Alright. So, ladies and gentlemen, Ackle here, and of course, welcome back to each and every one of you. If you're watching this over on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and smash the bell. Don't have long. So, we're just going to hang out for about an hour, hour and a half or so. And then I have to go again because my power's going out again. Yeah, it's going to be steel streams for probably the next week or so. You know, try to fucking work them in where I can, like a fucking ninja. I currently have about 8 hours a day of electricity, and the rest of the time I'm without, or sleeping, which obviously doesn't help. But insofar as like working hours are concerned, I have about 8 hours. Sometimes 10, but the 10 will be like like at a weird time. So yesterday I had 2 hours from 6 to 8 that I could like be awake and have electricity. And then the power went out at 10, from 8 to 10:30, and then the power came back online, and then at 2 o'clock it went out again until 4, and then it went out again like 8, I think, until 12. So yeah, it's like weird times currently. Lunari, how you doing? Welcome back. I've been wasting so much money. Yeah, I decided it's time for a shave. I was sitting at the hairdressers, and the lady was like asking, so what should we do with your hair? And I sat there and I was like, oh, I don't know what I want to do. And then finally I was just like, you know what? Just fucking shave it off. Just remove it. I'm sure it'll be fine. And she asked me 4 times if I'm sure. CDJ, how you doing, brother? 4 times she asked me, are you sure? Or do you not just want a little bit shorter first and then? Cesar, how you doing, brother? And I was like, no, just shave it off. It's fine. So yeah, it's been fine, It feels weird. My head's very cold at the minute. You are ahead of Asmongold in one thing now. KW, fucking monka. Shave the beard off too, and you can cosplay as Jason Statham. You can go fuck yourself. The beard will not be shaven. I like my beard. The hair, I couldn't give 2 fucks, because the hair just grows back out like quick. By the end of the month, I'll probably have like a good head of hair again, because I'm not actually bald, so I don't have to worry about that shit. My hair grows back. So yeah, the beard, I wouldn't care to know what I would look like without a beard. But guys, I've been wasting so much money today. I've spent close to $35, and I realized that doesn't sound like much. Just following the fucking Twitch drama. Have you guys been watching it all? Like, please tell me I'm not the only one just glued to my fucking YouTube watching the Twitch drama. It has been glorious. I have been having such a good time with that shit, bro. It is the funniest fucking shit I've ever seen in my life. It is just absolutely incredible. Oh yeah, says so it is truly like the Game of Thrones. Like everyone's stabbing everyone in the fucking back, and you've got like proper suspense, and you've got incest. You've got family members trying to fucking kill each other. It is insane. It is just absolutely next level. And I've been here for all of it. Especially since I don't have electricity, right? So I'm just sitting there on my phone with fucking mobile data. Just fucking watching this shit going down with... Like, my phone's literally dead. I've got like 2% on my phone because I have been watching Twitch drama the whole day. The drama is great, but Edge Runners is more important. I have 2 episodes, I think, left. I think it's 2 episodes left of Edge Runners. Such a good show. I've been having a good time with that. Oh shit, the head got shaved. Wanako, Dej, how you doing, brother? I felt like it was time for a change. And then as soon as I made a change, it seems like Twitch made a fucking change. It decided to implode. D-Rocker, how you doing? Glad you're enjoying it, Paul. Fuck you, Purple Stuff. I'm not bald though. You can see the fucking hair. It's right there. It's shaved off at the minute. Sideways, anyways, show win WoW. Tisvar, I don't think WoW even knows how to do that shit. Sloan, how you doing, brother? Twitch in supernova mode. Dude, Twitch is blowing the fuck up. And what's funny is this time it's not even Twitch's fault. Like, Twitch as a company did nothing here. It is legit just the fucking streamers. The mini celebrities and e-celebs thinking they're too important. Trying to, I don't know what the fuck they're trying to do, but it has been crazy. Hey man, what's up with no hair? I told the story at the beginning as well. So I was sitting there, Evans, you bastard. Thanks for the 2 months up. Really appreciate that. 4 months in a row, part of the DJ Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I've been sitting in the, I went to the hairdressers and all I wanted to do really was just shave the beard a little, you know, just sort of style the beard, just get it to not grow wild and crap. And she asked me, so what do you want to do with your hair? And I sat there thinking, and probably like for 30 seconds, I just sat there looking at my hair and I was like, what am I supposed to do? And finally I just went, yeah, just shave it off. It's fine. And she was like, wait, what do you mean shave it off? And I'm like, just take the clipper, no comb, just shave it off. She's like, are you sure? You sure with a 0? I'm like, yeah, just shave it off. He's like, no, but what is, don't you want me to, let's do a 4 first. And then if you don't like that, we can go to a 0. I'm like, look, just go to a 0. It's fine. And she started, but she had already like cut a good chunk of my hair away at that point. She's like, are you really sure you want to do this? I'm like, yes, just fucking shave it off. It's fine. It'll grow back. Just get it off for now. So yeah, that's the story of the hair. There's nothing deep here. It's just, you know, it's just what I do. I do this every once in a while. This is not the first time I've done it. Like every few months or so, I'll decide to just shave all the hair off and start over. Hi, Rykar, how you doing, brother? Jing Preach from a few years ago. Dude, how you doing? You give me the horrors, Fab? I can't shave my head. My bald friends would actually kill me. Why, though? I mean, this is not being bald. This is just being shaved. Because I am not bald. I still have hair. There's literally still hair right there. Right? Like, all the hair is still there. It's just very fucking short. Like, stupid short. Max, how you doing? Bubble stuff, but that's what makes this cool. Rikiri bastard. Thanks for the prime sub, dude. Really appreciate that. 6 months in a row. Part of the DJ Nation. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yeah, I've just been fucking chilling, bro. No electricity. It's been tough. Like, I've been annoyed quite a bit this week because things got bad this week. We've had stage 6 load shedding this week. Now, for those of you that don't know, stage 6 load shedding means that you're being load shed 10 hours a day, give or take. Like, some days it's 8, most days it's 10. So yeah, this week has just been a fucking nightmare to do anything because I have to make a decision. Either I make videos or I stream. And even if I do stream, I have like max 2.5, maybe 3 hours to stream. That's it. So I can do very short streams or I can do videos and that's it. So it's been fucking annoying. Slow, no. Well, I have been reading quite a lot, but today I've just been looking at Twitch drama. Like, today I have not been reading jack shit. I have been sitting in front on the couch watching Twitch implode. That's it. Do videos and do like events where you stream. Firelords, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the personal chat. Really appreciate that. Welcome to this chat. What events would I do though? I don't have electricity. What events would you like me to do? Been raging, you bastard. Thanks for the primes. I did really appreciate that. 11 months in a row. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Oh shit! Did Twitch make their?
You've lost some weight. That's terrible.
Dude, Twitch have changed the fucking thingamajig on the boost train. Also, Has it always been called the boost train? I feel like my name for it is better. Twitch should have just gone with my fucking name, which is the Skamar strain, which I think is much more accurate. So what happens with offices and businesses when this happens? Do they have special concessions? Plate smashers. So most of South Africa is pretty well conditioned and sort of set up to deal with load shedding stage 1 and stage 2. Like most South African businesses have generators or batteries or some shit like that so that they can sort of survive it. There are businesses that suffer quite greatly. So for example, right across the road from me, there's a dry cleaners. They can basically run at sort of 20% capacity because they have 10 washing machines and 10 dryers that is basically running non-stop every single day. And when it's load shedding, there isn't a generator that they can afford that will pull all of those things. So they usually have to run at like only 2 washing machines and 2 dryers and maybe 1 or 2 irons. And that's it. A lot of your bigger business like supermarkets and stuff already have their generator set up so they can run again at sort of like no lights. So for example, most of the supermarkets here will have 1 or 2 overhead lights just so you can sort of see where you're going. And then they'll have all of the fridges that needs to be on will be on. And then some of the fridges that don't need to be on, they'll switch those off just to sort of conserve. And then most fast food places will either switch to gas, or if you're like KFC or McDonald's, you'll be able to afford something more long term. But yeah, so most people can sort of deal with stage 1 and 2. The problem comes in like this week. Last week we went to stage 4. This is where people start to lose a lot of money because no business is really set up for stage 4. The problem is that in stage 2, you're sometimes dealing with like 2 to 4 hours of no electricity during the workday. In stage 4, you're already dealing with 6 to 8. It becomes pricey now because now those prices of fuel, like diesel or petrol, that goes into those generators, they start adding up. And especially if you're a very large supermarket or something, those generators cost a fuck ton to run for however many hours. Batteries, for example, most of them don't have the solar capacity to refill the batteries in time. So there's all sorts of weird shit that happens. And now we're on stage 6 with the power utility warning that stage 8 is likely. So we might actually go to stage 8. Stage 6, people lose so much money. Like almost every business there. I actually spoke to a guy that owns the supermarket across the road. And he actually said he would save money if he closed his doors during load shedding from stage 6 and up. He may as well just close for the day. Like if he knows there's going to be load shedding, just don't open that day. Because that way he doesn't have to pay salaries. He doesn't have to keep the store open. And more importantly, he doesn't have to pay the generator bills, which runs into the thousands per hour that he doesn't have electricity. So yeah, you can imagine for a lot of businesses, it is fucking them up. Zakor, how you doing, bro? That has to be catastrophic for the country's economy. Oh, don't worry about my country's economy, bro. It's been in the shitter for a long time. Like the rest of the world is finally going, oh my God, our economies are in trouble. South Africa's going, oh my God, the rest of the world is where we are now. Like South Africa doesn't give a fuck, bro. Like for us, we've always had, like I think for the last decade almost, our growth, our economic growth have been sort of under 1%, like anywhere from 0.7 to 0.9% growth. Now that would be fine if you're like the United States of America. But South Africa is not the United States of America. In fact, South Africa should have, in order to actually be decent, South Africa should have anywhere from 6 to 9% economic growth, at least where things are right now. And of course, we're nowhere fucking near that. If I was a benevolent alien and provide unlimited power to Africa, would that be welcome, or would you still be a filthy Xenos? So my government would probably not take that power from you, even if you were to offer it. Freya, how you doing? So something you have to understand about my government, and this is different to how like I feel a lot of governments function. So the reason it's taking my country such a long time to try and solve the power issue isn't because they can't solve the power issue. There's two main things that's fucking my government up. So the first one is that my government tries to be very progressive, and they really try to fit in with whatever's the newest trend in the world. So the world wants to be green. My country wants to be green as well. The problem is my country doesn't even have basic electricity. So there's just no fucking chance in hell that my country will ever go green. It is going to stagnate and die before it is even able to afford half of what would be required in order to go green. What my country needs right now is a bunch of coal fucking power plants that can just provide electricity. That's what my country needs now. And I realize the rest of the world's like, oh my god, coal, that's so bad for the environment. Yeah, people here can't fucking eat. So you guys worry about the environment where you have everything you could possibly fucking need and you have only first world problems. But the third world cannot care about the same shit that you care about because they're fucking starving. Right? So do your thing and fucking worry as much as you want, but let the third world at least reach where you are before you start preaching to them to be like you are. Right? But my government doesn't give a fuck about that. They're going full in on the green thing, and literally every single energy analyst is saying this is fucking suicide. It cannot happen. We don't have the infrastructure for this. Even if you could manage to get the money together to build all of the nuclear, all of the solar farms and all of the wind farms required, we don't have even a percentage of the money that would be required for the batteries to fucking run this. Right? Because you need massive battery infrastructure if you're going to have a green economy. We don't even have a fucking economy. So let alone making it green. Anyways, that's the first part. The other part of it is my government will allow for nothing if they are not the ones providing the solution. So any solution that the private sector comes up with, like businesses come up with, my government immediately inserts themselves and they're like, no, we'll do this. So businesses have been asking, especially some of the mines and smelters and things like that have been asking for a while, allow us to generate our own electricity so that, we could at least have electricity. And my government finally sort of caved and said, all right, you can do up to 100 megawatt. That's it. The biggest smelter we have in the country uses over 1,000 megawatts. So they can't generate their own electricity because that would put them over the limit of what the government allows for. So they're still sort of fucked, hoping that the government can come up with some kind of fucking solution. The government doesn't want to buy electricity from these companies that already produce electricity because, they want to be the ones to come up with a solution. So their newest solution now is that they're going to form a new power utility. So we already have ESCOM. ESCOM belongs to the government. It is an SOE, state-owned enterprise. But now they're forming a second state-owned enterprise that is also an electricity producer that somehow magically will fix the problems that the old one can't fix. I don't know how, though. I don't know if the original power utility that already have a nuclear power plant as well as a number of coal-fired power plants, as well as a number of wind farms and solar farms, if that utility can't solve the problem, the second utility that has none of those things, it doesn't even have one solar panel, how is that one gonna solve the fucking electricity problem? But they have a magical plan. No one knows what it is. I don't even think they know what it is, but it is a plan, according to them, and it is going to solve everything. So we'll see. We'll see. Fingers crossed by the end of the year, load shedding is gone. Fucking doubtful, but we'll see. So that's where South Africa is. You know what you have to do, Akalon? You have to become a politician. Fuck that. first world catches a cold, the third world catches pneumonia. Jung, so fucking true. Welcome to the channel. Thanks for the first time chat. We'll cost money and we'll go straight into the corrupt pockets. Dude, yeah. I mean, that's sort of normal in South Africa. Corruption is rife here. Everyone's corrupt. Every single politician is corrupt. And everyone keeps hoping that elections is somehow going to solve it. I don't know. I don't know. I guess people just have a lot more hope left. I'm incredibly apathetic towards the entire system. Is there even money to take? Yeah, of course. South Africa, dude, contrary to popular belief, South Africa is still fucking chugging along, bro. Like, people find a way. I've often said this. The world needs to fucking pray that South Africa never gets a good government. Because if it does, South Africa will undoubtedly become one of the, if not the richest country in the world. Despite everything that's happening, despite how my government works, literally at every turn, works to slow down economic growth. Because, and believe this, because my president said this himself. Economic growth, according to my government, does not lead to the betterment of people's lives. A growing economy, according to my government, means nothing. The only way people's lives get better is if the government gives them money. And the government getting money is not reliant on the economy growing. The government can simply tax people in order to get money so that they can give it to other people. Makes sense if you're a fucking moron. But that's my government in a fucking nutshell. One of the richest, rand was stronger than the British pound before, so mineral and farmland rich. Not a good government, at least 2 or 3 consecutive good governments. Dude, even one would make such a big difference. Some real shitty prophecy about Africa future, probably from some cabal. I mean, we'll fucking find out soon, right? Sorry, guys. I'm sort of in 2 minds here. I do have to apologize. I'm having the time of my life following this Twitch drama stuff. So you have to forgive me. But I am sort of looking there whilst also watching chat. Because it is, dude, this is the greatest thing that's ever fucking been. This is the greatest day to be alive ever. Grofile, do you not know about the drama, bro? Do you not know about our Lord and Savior? Dude. Whoa. Oh my God. It has been real, brother. It has been real. I'm behind the loop. What's the drama? All right. So I'm going to give you guys a very brief sort of 40K view of this whole thing. What you need to know, something that will definitely mean something to you guys. Asmongold and OTK is involved, although Asmongold is only involved insofar as Miskiv is involved. And OTK is involved because Miskiv is obviously one of the owners of OTK. Asmongold is not part of the drama. Asmongold is actually, from the last stream I saw of Asmongold, he's actually pretty pissed about this entire thing happening. But okay, so there's a guy called Slick. I don't know who Slick is, but I'm assuming Slick is one of those wannabe celebrities. You know, one of those Twitch streamers that starts to feel like they're also famous. So Slick is sort of like, he believes that he made a bunch of fucking female streamers, or maybe made one female streamer very famous. So one night, this Adriana Lee, this is the girl here that you can see. So one night, Adriana is hanging out with Miskiv and Maya and the Slick dude, and there's like a bunch of people at Miskiv's house. They're partying or some shit. And Adriana gets, as you would, obviously, she gets pissed out of her brain, and she falls asleep on the bed, I guess. But she's there with 2 of her friends, so it's all good, right? Her friends are watching over her, and this Slick dude comes into the room a couple of times, and he wants to check her pulse. No one knows why. I'll be honest with you, I've been to many parties in my life, and I've never, and I do mean this, never seen someone passed out and thought, I should really check their pulse. That's just never happened. I've never thought to myself, fuck, they might be dead. I should check. So, yeah, well, he wants to check her pulse, but also he wants to touch her boobs while he's checking her pulse. I'm not entirely sure how well the heartbeat comes through the boobs. Maybe it serves as some kind of like amplifier or something like that. I'm not sure. It might be, right? Maybe you cup the boob and it goes, and you go, oh yeah, this is pumping really well. I don't know. But he claims that he was trying to check for a heartbeat. Her friends got very uncomfortable because he kept touching her in the boob area, right? And he came back in a couple of times just doing it over and over again. And so the next morning, her friends tell her, listen here, this fucking happened. It's fucking creepy. It's fucking weird. And I'm not entirely sure how this ended up happening, but she got caught, or at least she got sort of caught with her pants down because another girl called Nova just sort of blurted it out, right? Another girl sort of just used this as I guess, as sort of a springboard for her own career or some shit like that. But she just sort of outed her and said, oh yeah, this happened to her. This is the slick guy and he's a fucking asshole and, you know, a sexual harasser and whatever. So she then met up with Miskiv and Maya to sort of discuss, right? All the allegations. Miskiv and Maya reached out to her and they wanted to know what the fuck happened and how the fuck it happened. So according to Adriana, this is where things get like he said, she said moments, like heavily. According to Adriana, after she told Miskiv and Maya what the fuck had happened, Miskiv was sort of freaking out because Miskiv was kind of like, oh my God, this is my friend. I'm going to have to kick him out of the house. This is fucking horrible. I don't know what to do. And so he sent Maya to kind of coach Adriana out of making too big of a deal of this, right? So this was sort of like, oh yeah, okay, he touched your boob, but were you raped? Right? No, you weren't raped. All right. Then maybe make it clear you weren't raped and it wasn't really that bad. Nothing really happened and you're all good, right? So basically that's what Maya, according to Adriana, that's what Maya sort of coached her to say. She was basically encouraged. Let's use the word encouraged. She was encouraged to make it sound like Nova was making a big deal out of nothing. Okay. Miskiv and Maya have since come out, or at least Maya have come out, and she's sort of been like, no, I didn't do this. I never told her not to say. I asked her, listen here, were you raped? And she said no. And I said, look, can you just make sure that you state that you were not raped? Because at the time, Slick was my friend, and that I understand. To play sort of devil's advocate here, I kind of understand that. It's your friend, and we all know how the internet is. If you just come out and you say this, it doesn't take long for the internet to go, oh my God, Slick's a fucking rapist, yeah? So Maya just said, she never coached Adriana into anything. All she fucking did, the only thing she did, was ask that she makes clear Slick didn't rape her. Now, Adriana claims that the reason she went along with Miskiv and Maya was she didn't want to be pushed out. She didn't want to be left out of the parties. This is a young upcoming streamer. You know, she sort of got accepted into this friends group, and obviously on Twitch, the best way to grow is to hitch your wagon to the rising stars. And at this point, Miskiv and all of them, rising fucking stars, of course. So she doesn't want to be outed. That's why she went along with it. The problem is that even after she went along with what they told her to say, they still fucking kicked her out. Right? They still fucking kicked her out. Yeah, but Burke, you fucking deserved it, bro. Of course I was going to touch you. Right on the pee-pee. So it's been a fucking wild ride, right? So they forced her out of the friends group anyways. And then, of course, and I have to say this, Giga Chad fucking train wrecks, brother. If there's one thing the internet has taught me up until this point, it is that you do not fuck with Trainwreck. Whatever you do, bro, I don't care what happened. Even if Trainwreck fucked your girlfriend, you apologize and you go on with your fucking life. You do not start shit with this man. He is fucking brutal. So you guys know about the drama shit, right? Everyone knows about that. Johnny Knife, how you doing, brother? Everyone knows about the gambling shit on Twitch, yeah? And of course, XQC and Trainwrecks have been made sort of the public face, public enemy number one, because of the gambling shit on Twitch. My own 2 cents on the gambling shit on Twitch is, I mean, if we're gonna start talking, so let me put it this way: if we're gonna have a discussion about the gambling on Twitch, we should at the same time have a discussion about the fucking hot tub streamers. If we are not going to discuss the hot tub streamers on Twitch, we don't discuss the gambling streamers on Twitch, because both are equally fucked up. And if you say, oh my god, but what about the kids seeing gambling? If your child is on Twitch watching other people gamble, you're the fucking problem, not the gamblers. Your child should not be watching Twitch on their fucking own, right? Especially if you have a fucking child, they should not be on Twitch. What the fuck are you doing? You're a bad parent. And it is no streamer's responsibility to care about your fucking child and how he grows up. Just want to be clear about that. I have my own worries, I have my own things to care about. I don't give a fuck about that shit. That's not my job. End of discussion. And it's no one's job. But anyway, so everyone wants to make a big deal of this. Of course, Hassan is right there because Hassan will always be there. And Hassan is also blaming, Trainwreck and XQC, obviously, because he used to hang out with Trainwreck back in the day. They used to play games together, but now he's sort of outgrown Trainwreck, and he no longer needs Trainwreck, but he has new friends that he now has to suck up to in order to grow. So Hassan's doing Hassan things. Doesn't really matter. But this is where I think this is where things sort of go off the fucking rails, right? So Miskiv attacks. Asmongold makes a tweet. I want to see if I can find this tweet, because it is fucking wild, right? It is truly wild. So Asmongold makes a tweet. I just want to see, was it on Zach or was it? Okay, so Asmongold asked the following. He says, how in the fuck is Slicker not banned on Twitch? Guy literally uses the platform to defraud dozens of people, streamers and viewers alike, and admits it. Jadeon is still sitting in perma while Slicker gets to go live and laugh about actual crime. It's an absolute disgrace at Twitch. Trainwreck then comes in and he says, and this is why I told you, do not fuck with this man. Do not fuck with him. Whatever you do not do that. Because your pals decided it was in their best interest to use and platform the very person that scammed everyone for his horse racing and tennis bets to somehow twist it and wager their war against me. And we both know deep down why the insecure little man is doing this. Trainwrecks kind of goes off of this, right? And this is where so Miskiv claps back. Unfortunately, I don't know if we're gonna find that ever. Like that exchange. I don't know if we're ever gonna find that exchange. But Miskiv claps back at Train. And this is where Train goes fucking mental on him, right? Because as soon as Miskiv claps back, Train's like, oh, yeah. And you? Right? You? Shielding your own fucking buddy from sexual assault? Knowing that someone was sexually assaulted and then helping cover it up. So it was just sort of, so Train kind of broke the story. He didn't use any names. He didn't say explicitly who was involved with what, but he did sort of make it so that everyone was now looking at it going, bro, what the fuck has happened here? What has happened here? So this is where we are now. Then Adriana came out and she was sort of like, I'm the one that Train was talking about here, just so that everyone knows, because everyone was starting to fucking go back and forth on this shit. And she didn't want someone else to be the one to break this story and sort of leak it. She wanted to be the one so that she could control what was leaked and what wasn't. So it's been fucking wild. I want to see if I can find this. If I can find this tweet. I'm not sure if I would be. Mike, how you doing, bro? one stream and now he's bald. What happened? Dude, it's the Twitch drama. All my hair is falling out, bro. Started watching it this morning and before I knew it, I was fucking bald. Dude, I've been living for this shit. I have not had this much fun in my life. Bro, don't ditch Aspen when you outgrow him. Mister, I'm not like that, right? I don't even hitch my wagon to fucking anyone. Probably why I still don't have many viewers. While I'm still like 100 viewer Andy, because I don't network at all. And everyone knows the best way to grow on Twitch is to network, right? You have to make friends with all the bigger streamers, but you don't go for the top streamers. You first start with like all the 150 to 200 viewer Andys, make friends with them, get them to host you a couple of times, and then you outgrow them, and then you hitch your wagon to the 500 viewer Andys because, you know, that's where the new shit happens. And then once you're done with those fucking bitches, you move on to the 1,000 viewer Andys, you start hanging out with them, and you suck their dick and shit like that. And then once you outgrow them, you go to the 10K viewer Andys and so on and so forth. The problem is I hate people, so I don't really want to make friends with anyone. So whenever I see someone that has like 150 viewers, I'm immediately thinking, fuck them. It's going to be too much effort to try and struck up a friendship there. So good luck to them, right? I'm just going to chill in my own lane, do my own shit. I don't give a fuck. So yeah, I even if I grew to that size, I would probably at that point still not be friends with Asmongold, because I will never reach out first. Like, I will never DM someone and be like, hey, bro, sup? Want to hang out? You know, want to play some video games together? I would never do that. So unless someone else reaches out to me and like, bro, let's play some video games, send each other some dick pics, I'm not going to fucking initiate that conversation, yeah? True. I'm only here thanks to FST podcast. Bro, I'm very happy to fucking have you here, brother. I will say there are exceptions. Like Rurikon is a pretty clear exception. Love the guy, and he strikes me as a very real guy. So the other person that I really like in that regard would be Mr. GM. I have a pretty decent relationship with Mr. GM. Really enjoy his personality, and I would consider him a friend. But I don't know many people that would fit in that category for me. Definitely seen each other dick pics. Oh yeah, I love a good dick pic. There's nothing quite as nice as a big juicy cock in your DM. You know, every once in a while. Not all the time. All the time can be a little bit fucking annoying. You know, I don't want to open my Discord the whole time and just see dicks everywhere. But every once in a while, seeing a nice fat one, you know, just makes you feel alive again. Gives you a little tingle in your asshole. Twitch screwing people over again. Dude, no! This is not Twitch, bro. For the first time in a long time, we can sort of look at this drama and be like, bro, Twitch had nothing to do with this. Like, Twitch is the innocent bystander as they watch their entire platform fucking implode. Because, and dude, I fucking kid you not, every single big streamer, it's gonna turn out that they're all a part of this. Like, dude, the longer this thing goes on, the more people gets dragged into it. Like, you're watching, it is legit like a soap opera. You think to yourself, all right, this is fucking wild, bro. She fucked his girlfriend, but he was sucking her ass while they were fucking, but she didn't know about it. So then the mother walked in and she was actually sucking her son's dick. Dude, it's wild. And then you find out the maid is actually the grandmother of the fucking mother. That's what this shit is, dude. It's like, you don't even know, bro. You don't even know. You just watch, and then you just, there's more. Every single time you hit refresh, there's fucking more going on here. It is just off the rails, bro. Drama was the meta for a long time. Now it's all crashing down. Dude, I mean, this is what happens, though, when you don't have drama for a long time. Because I feel like we didn't have drama for a really long time. It's been a while since we've had, like, proper drama, right? But this is what happens. When there's not enough drama for things to sort of, like, really play itself out, it's because people are building up to it. Like, you should know by now on Twitch. If there's, like, 2 months of no drama, it means that there's something big brewing. Someone's gonna get caught out with their fucking dick in the cookie jar. You just have to sort of wait for it, right? At that point, so this is how Twitch works. There's drama, and then there's the creation of drama, right? So during the creation of drama, You don't know about anything. Because at this point, some guy is fingering someone or, you know, licking a pussy that he's not supposed to be licking or fucking some feet that he's not supposed to be fucking. Some shit is happening, right? Or throwing a kitten or some crap. I don't know. Whatever your poison is, whatever you consider to be drama-worthy. And then about a month later, we find out about a big drama. And then it goes silent again. And that's when things are happening again. That's when it's brewing again, right? Someone's doing something they shouldn't be doing. It's fucking glorious. Andricus, you bastard. Thanks for the primes. I did really appreciate that. 4 months in a row, part of the DJ Nation. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Got their dick in a cookie jar. That's what happens. What the fuck did she say here?
What you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit and really cared. I'm gonna turn this off if you're gonna be like this. I'll just turn it off. Of what you can deem of it, it's sexual harassment, whatever. At a low scale, it's not really a big deal. I don't think people really gave a shit.
That's a bit... Yeah, I know it's old audio. I heard this earlier today, but the fact that it's at the top of the page makes you immediately click it. I do want to say, though, that's a pretty weird line to take. Now, sadly, this is the problem that I have with clips. Clips almost never show the backstory, you know? Like, you almost never see context. It's always out of context. Because just based on what is said in this clip, it sounds like Miskiv is sort of saying, look, bro, he didn't have his dick in her fucking vagina, so who even cares? You know? Yeah, he was touching her titties. Who even gives a shit? Sounds like that's what he's saying. I don't think that's what he's saying, but I'm not sure. Can someone check if I'm allowed to watch Destiny clips? Because Destiny was banned from Twitch, right? So I'm pretty sure I'm not allowed to watch Destiny clips on Twitch. Pretty sure Twitch is like a rule where you're not allowed to... you heard Destiny as a no. Okay, so we can't touch Destiny shit, even though I would fucking love to see Destiny's reaction. I'll probably watch it tonight. Fuck it. I'll watch Destiny's reaction tonight. All right, let's see what Moist has to say about this shit.
Not good. That's not good. Slick is missing. Well, that's certainly not good either.
Dude, of course Slick is missing. Like, look.
That's not good.
I don't know if Slick actually fucking... I don't know the guy, right? I genuinely don't even know who the fuck Slick is. Can someone check? Who the fuck is Slick? Dude, what would you do if your entire world is crumbling around you? Right? You woke up this morning and you had a pretty decent time. Maybe you were touching some other titties last night, you know, and then suddenly your friends start texting you being like, bro, what the fuck did you do? And you're like, what? Like, bro, what the fuck did you do? And then you open live stream fail and you realize, shit, right? And you just realize that your entire world is fucking crumbling. You would run away too. It is as simple as that. I don't think the dude is going to commit suicide or any shit. If he does, you know, bad luck. But I don't think he's going to do that. Right? I think he's just run away because fuck dealing with this shit. There's nothing at this point that Slick guy can say that'll fix anything, right? Nothing. I don't want anything to do about I don't want anything to happen to this guy. I don't want him to kill himself because whilst, yes, he was a fucking asshole for touching this girl in the way that he did, is that worthy of the fucking death penalty? I don't think so. If he raped her, that would be a different discussion, but obviously he didn't do that, so I don't think so. When Destiny doesn't agree with... Wait, what? What is this? What am I watching?
No fucking idea about any of this. And I don't think Hassan would actually downplay it if he'd heard anything about it. I don't think he would. Adriana was probably reaching for names for people that ran in that friend group, and Hassan came to mind. That's my guess, probably what happened. That's probably one of the reasons why Hassan is so pissed off at this.
Oh, I forgot to say, XQC is part of this whole thing too, FYI. Like, it's XQC and Trainwreck versus the world. Bro, it is the world series. This is like the biggest drama thing to ever happen on Twitch, because you have the superstars versus the superstars. And everyone's just sort of like fucking teeing off and looking at each other and spitting on the ground. You know, they're fucking, yes, this is the title bout. This is what dreams are made of, bro. Team XQC and Trana taking every title. At this point, they are fucking winning, bro. At this point, XQC and Trainwreck should be tired of fucking winning, bro. Music gets banned. Gambling is belong anywhere. Train XQC can suck salty assholes. But what if I don't agree with you? Because again, before we can even start discussing the gambling shit on Twitch, let's talk about the titty streamers and the hot tub streamers. If we can have a discussion about them and their place on Twitch, we can maybe start discussing the gambling thing. I also don't understand this whole gambling doesn't belong anywhere. I mean, you're a grown-up, right? You can make your own fucking decisions. If you want to gamble, gamble. If you want to watch someone gamble, watch someone gamble. I mean, I don't really think anything about it. Would I prefer Twitch not to have gambling? Of course I would. Right? Would I prefer Twitch not to have titty streamers? Of course I would. Am I going to make a big stink out of either of those two things? Probably not. I don't care. As well, I was on the phone with someone about something for 4 hours. What was that about? It's this. It's this. Bro, OTK is involved. Remember, Miskiff is part of OTK, right? So anything involving Miskiff, and this thing really does involve Miskiff. So far, it seems like the attention have moved off of Miskiff and is now sort of solely on the Trainwrecks XQC Adriana sort of title bout thingy, right? And Hassan is trying to make himself part of the whole thing. Like, Hassan is trying to say that he had nothing to do with this, even though no one has claimed that Hassan had anything to do with this. But anyways, that's neither you know fucking there. So it seems like for now, Miskiv is kind of out of the woods for now, at least. He's not been dragged too deep into this shit. But he was the one, apparently, that swept all of it under the rug. He was the one that sort of hid everything. Or at least wanted everything to be hidden because Slick is his fucking friend and he didn't want his friend to move out of the house. Which to me is just wild, bro. If I ever found out that one of my friends fucking touched the girl while she was passed out, I wouldn't want to be friends with that person anymore, you know? I genuinely just wouldn't, because it means that guy isn't the guy that I thought he was back in the day. So I guess different values and shit, but still wild. People that do loot boxes and want ban Gamba is at the same level as social bros that sucks companies. Think I've been flying on the rock. What's going on here? What's wrong with Twitch this time? Ariani, stick around. It's just getting wilder, bro. I'm standing in the kitchen, drinking my coffee, watching you on the kitchen TV. This is now my new news channel. Hey, I only bring you the news that matters. I only bring you the news that matters.
Hassan should just say nothing and like message her and be like, hey, just, you know, I didn't know shit about this, blah, 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 blah. And then he should have just backed off instead of turning it into a big thing. That's my guess. Like 99% probably would happen. As much as I fucking hate Hassan, I think that if he'd heard about that, I don't think he would have. I don't think he's ever going along with shit like this. I think he would have said something. Crazy. No fucking
dude. Okay, this is wild. XQC's reaction to this suggests that XQC knows something he's not supposed to know. Right? Like, just look at his reaction right at the end here. The way he's looking at it, and then just makes that face of like, oh?
No fucking idea about it.
Kind of makes you think there's a little bit more to this story, right? Dude, this shit is so wild. As you see, calling out his son backfires. Does it though?
Pokemon that like of shit that we don't know anything about. His logs after Adriana mentioned you today. Stop trying to make Hassan look noble in this. Hassan was a bad faith actor. Who cares? What make the truth leak? What matters? One victim's truths. Fuck your narratives. What? I told everyone ahead of time. I hinted at it. Shit, everyone clowned on me. Fuck all these people. Finally, remember when I said end times? Yeah, I was talking to Train on Discord. We knew. Wait, you fucking freak. Why didn't you come out with this then?
Wait, what? Is the son seriously saying this? And so first and foremost, I don't think that XQC should be touting the whole, oh yeah, we knew about this. But I also, like, that is wrong. What Hassan is saying there is just so fucking wrong. As Bokulals mentioned a day ago, 10 deeps, what do you mean? Like, here's the thing, okay? Everyone that fucking knows anything knows that if you know that someone got assaulted, it is not your place to say anything, right? If you knew that your friend got fucking raped, it's not your job to go anywhere or do anything unless they ask you to. So if they come to you and they're like, hey, would you go to the police on my behalf? I don't have the guts to do it or anything like that. Sure. But otherwise, you keep your fucking mouth shut because it's not your business. It's got fuck all to do with you. It is between whoever did the thing or, whoever did the thing and whoever that thing was done to. Because sometimes people just aren't ready and it's not up to you to fucking out them. So Hassan's take here is pretty wild considering he's one of those believe all women crowd people. I'm pretty sure this was like something that all the hashtag believe all women people said constantly during the Me Too movement. Like, they were constantly going on and on about how, you know, it's not your fucking job to speak on behalf of victims. Let the victims speak and shit like that. And now he's saying, well, why didn't you fucking speak up? I don't understand.
These people, finally, remember when I said end times? Yeah, I was talking to Train on Discord. We knew. Wait, you fucking freak. Why didn't you come out with this then? Why are they like literally, why are they fucking in this most unhinged way hiding like sexual assault? What the fuck? And like,
I don't
waiting for the most
understand this. This is a
opportune time to
weird
reveal
take
it
for me.
while simultaneously yelling at me for not even knowing anything about it. That means you're a fucked up person, idiot. You knew about it and you never said anything about it.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure I agree with that. Like, what are you supposed to do? As I needs to learn. It was not my story to tell. Dude, I wouldn't. Like, if I knew that someone got sexually assaulted, I'm not going to say jack shit. Why the fuck would I? It's not my job. I would probably go to the person that got assaulted and I'd be like, hey, are you okay? And as it turns out, that's exactly what Trainwrecks did. So there's another tweet if we'll find it. But Adriana actually spoke about this on her stream. Trainwreck was one of the only people that actually reached out to her and asked her, are you okay? Is everything all right? You know, if you ever need to talk, fucking come talk to me. It's all good. You know, so Trainwreck was actually there. He was doing the thing that you're supposed to do when you know that someone went through something. But what you don't do is sort of go, oh yeah, by the way, this chick, yeah, she was just sexually assaulted, bro. Like, I mean, what the fuck is that gonna do? That's just gonna make you the bad guy. I just looked in late on this. What's the TLDR version to get me up to speed? Minion, the mommy and daddy is fighting is basically all you need to know. The heavyweights of Twitch is having a standoff, and it seems like Trainwrecks and XQC is winning fucking heavy at this point. Like, Trainwrecks is just not the kind of guy you should fuck with. I think we watched this one already. Have we not? Yeah, we have. What is this?
I was like, I just don't think you should say anything at all. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Or she said I should say something anonymously.
Oh, yeah. Okay, so a bit of backstory here for you guys, because otherwise we're going to have to watch the entire fucking stream. That's what I've been doing. I've been watching this Adriana stream. I don't want to put you guys through that because it's not very rehearsed. She didn't have everything. It took a while to get through everything. But okay, she's on Omegle here, speaking to whoever the fuck that guy is. I don't know who that guy is, right? But she is on Omegle, talking to that guy, telling that guy about everything that's happened, right? Sort of, this is as things were starting to play out and people were sort of the rumors were starting to go and shit. She's talking to this guy on Omegle. I really didn't even know that Omegle was still a thing. I also don't understand why anyone would fucking go on Omegle, but I guess, you know, more power to everyone. But yeah, okay, so let's see. This is her basically now saying what Miskiv and Maya did.
I was like, I just don't think you should say anything at all. And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Or she said I should say something anonymously. Or everyone was like, no, or I should say it wasn't that big of a deal and I'm over it now.
Nerdy, what makes you think he isn't wanking something? Like, you seem to suggest that he's not wanking this very minute. Maybe trauma is what he gets off on. You know, maybe this is exactly the kind of thing that this guy was hoping for in Omegle. He's like, fucking finally! I knew if I came here every night, at some point I would be the first to be part of this Twitch drama bullshit. Man, I'm so hard right now. Equally, is just trash and need to be cancelled. I forgotten about. Bal, how you doing, brother? He's a random stranger listening to her problems. Masochism.
And I was like, listen, I'm gonna be true to myself. I'll make Slick look good, like an angel, because I did. In the tweet longer, if anybody ever bothered to read it, because a lot of people didn't, I make Slick look like an angel. I'm like, hey, it's whatever. This made me uncomfortable, but it's whatever. Even though I was upset with it, I just, you know, I came to, I was like, I just don't think you should say.
Yeah, all right, so basically saying what I already told you guys. Maya basically told her to sort of, you know, soften the blow, if you will. Train heroic speech in dire times. Wait, what?
Listen, to what these people preach on a daily basis, and for them to suddenly start reaching and grasping at straws of timing is the most disingenuous, disgusting, scummy shit. That should be irrelevant to them and to every fucking viewer. What has been said is all that should be fucking relevant. You understand? Now, if this was a he said, she said situation and there were some lies and this,
The training's like fucking to the point correct on this. So, for those of you that might not understand entirely what is happening with this situation, so as you heard Hassan say, they're kind of starting to turn this shit around on Train and XQC, saying that as soon as Train and XQC, you know, started to feel trouble for the whole gambling thing, they made up this new story. Like, they threw this story out there like a fucking nuke, which is not exactly what happened. Train never mentioned names. In his original tweet, all Train said to Asmongold was that Miskiv, you know, he asked Miskiv if he's gonna send fucking people after him again to silence him the way that he did with the sexual assault allegations, right? Like, no names were named or mentioned. The only people he mentioned was Mitch and Maya, right? Which were the people that was sent to this girl to sort of get her story straight and not fucking hurt anyone. But he never mentioned the girl's name. It was the girl that then felt like she wanted to come out because she didn't want someone else to leak this shit. Now they're all sort of going, oh my god, how dare you, sir? How fucking dare you? Now that you feel the walls closing in, now you want to accuse of a sexual assault and like, what the fuck, bro? He's like, kinda not the way this is supposed to go. Like, look, sure, we can talk about the gambling thing later, but someone got fucking sexually harassed here. Maybe that is the most important thing. Let's deal with that first, and then we can get back to fucking dealing with the other shit. Train knew exactly what kind of range he tossed into the work chair. Training, he knew what kind of range he was tossing, but he never fucking said, he never mentioned anyone by name that mattered, right? Mitch and Maya? Everyone knows who the fuck Maya is. No one would have thought jack shit about that, right? Train knew what he was doing, but I also understand why Train did what he did. You have all of these fucking assholes, right? You have people like Hassan, people like Miskiv, and others pretending to be these holier than thou fucking people, right? You can eat fucking sausage off their dicks. They're so fucking holy and clean. Like, suddenly, you know, they are the fucking choir boys, and fuck all these gambling streamers with their satanic rituals on our fucking church platform that is Twitch. And of course, at some point you're gonna be like, look, you fucking asshole, you were covering up sexual harassment, and you're coming after me for fucking gambling? what are you talking about, right? So I understand why Trainwreck did what he did. Do I think that that was the best way for Train to handle it? Probably not. But at the same time, I fully understand why he did it. I have nothing against Miskov, by the way. I actually enjoy his content. I have nothing against anyone here except for Hassan, who I think is a fucking moron. But I don't personally hate the guy. I just think he's kind of dumb. But anyways, that's neither here nor there. I don't have a problem with anyone that's involved here because I don't know any of these people. All I see from the outside looking in is that I don't want to know any of these people. They seem to be people that feel like or think they're far more important than what they actually are. They should understand and realize that, look, you are a fucking random that hangs out on Twitch, plays video games, and you happen to have a bunch of people that is watching you play video games on Twitch. That doesn't make you special. It's not some kind of special talent. It's nothing to be fucking proud of. It's just what it is, right? And it could have happened to anyone. It happened to have happened to you. And maybe you work really hard and that's really good for you. But again, it doesn't make you special. But they don't think this way. They feel like they've been chosen by God, you know, and that God chose them to lead humanity to a better future or some shit like that. Lord Kenio, you bastard. Thanks for the primes. I really appreciate that. 2 months. Part of the DJ Nation. Thank you, brother. Supposed to be 11 months, but I don't know what the fuck happens with Twitch. Bro, 11 months. Part of the DJ Nation. Appreciate you. That goes for every turd burglar on Twitch. Dude, I don't believe I have told you guys this many times before. I don't believe that I am a fucking... Like, there's anything special about me, and I don't think there's anything special about Twitch people. In fact, I actually believe that this is sort of the bottom feeder career, right? So if you are untrained and incapable of doing literally anything else, you become a Twitch streamer. Because you're not smart enough to actually hold any sort of real job. You're just smart enough not to become a fucking bum. So you sit on the internet, you make jokes, and you hope that other people like your jokes. That is effectively what you are as a Twitch streamer. And if you feel to any degree that you're more important than that, you can suck my cock. Sebi, how you doing, brother? Because you're not. Next accuses Miskov of covering up a sexual assault case. Oh, here we go. The tweet is here, boys. We have found the tweet.
Me like...
All right, let's see this. I think this is the tweet.
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like...
Okay, wait. I gave away 3.5 million USD and paid for my core community's mental health care before I even touched gambling on stream. And you, Hassan, Pokey, and Miska Frog spread fake news that I only did it for tax write-offs. All you do is pump disinformation into every feed. Just shut the fuck up. Dude, Train has had enough. Train has had enough, bro. He's got it. He's had it up to year. He's had enough with this fucking poser shit on the internet. It's over now, right? So this is what Optics Trainwrecks. I never knew you paid for it before you touched gambling on stream. In the eyes of the viewer, it looks differently. It looks like you're using it to justify it. Okay, so Trainwreck says, then do research and stop taking the word of people who only talk the good talk, but all of their actions say the opposite. The curtain will eventually be pulled and you will see what the good heroes of Twitch actually are. It's inevitable you're being used to push their agendas. This is so fucking true, bro. This is so fucking true.
You did those girls to cover up those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit. You want to come at me and make shit up, then you better be... Sure, you don't live in a glass house, you insecure... I'm lost.
Dude, I don't know what the fuck is going on. Wait, what? Oh, here we go. Here's the tweet, boys. Here's the spice. Here's the spice. Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and blackmail me like you did those girls to cover up all those sexual assaults, you fucking scumbag piece of shit? He's literally tweeting at Real Miskov here. You want to come at me and make shit up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy. Again, I'm going to be very fucking honest here and say, yeah. I get a little annoyed every once in a while when I see these people pretend to be really fucking holy, and you know they're not, right? You fucking know that every single Everyone has skeletons in their closet. Everyone, every single human being has done things in the past that they're not fucking proud of, right? Some people own that shit and they're like, yeah, you know what? Fuck it. I did. Yeah, I made this goal and I was really into her and, you know, one thing led to another and I kind of let her puss in my mouth. It was a weird moment. I own it. You know, fucking judge me all you want, right? Some people own up to it. Other people go the opposite direction and they become the fucking deacon in church, right? So it's sort of like different reactions to different things. But at the end of the day, everyone is guilty of something. Everyone has done something. The best way to be is to accept the fact that you have faults and other people have faults and it's just fine. What pisses me off is when you have these people that literally cover up sexual assault or harassment and then pretend to be fucking holy. Like, that shit fucking annoys me, bro. That post was consensual? Sure. The skeleton is that I subscribe to Akalon. Dude, that's a good skeleton to have, actually.
Are you going to send Maya and Mitch to railroad and black man like, dude, all those girls cover up the sexual assaults you fucking
Wait, what
scumbag
does it
piece of
mean
shit?
to
You wanna
railroad
Wait, why is
mix
he-
it up? Then you better be sure you don't live in a glass house, you insecure pussy.
Didn't Pokemon just read that? Like, didn't she just fucking read that? Your transport can explode and deal mortals. How's load? Dude, load shedding fucking sucks dick. We have a bit of time. Randy, how you doing, brother? We have a bit of time, so we'll fucking try and see how much of this we can get through. So he admits petty revenge. Dude, what the fuck? This just gets wilder.
Yeah, both. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I had this on my chest, or I had this in my above me for a long time. I knew the information. I thought it was fucking lame. I hated it. I hated knowing about these about the story. Okay, I thought it was fucking dog shit. Okay, and yes, I had my own fight with Miz, and I guess I had my own personal vendetta. And if it gets exposed, it would make me happy. Yes, understand. I'm both happy that I get to pick a bone with Miz.
Oh, dude, this is fucking genius levels here. XQC is playing genius here, dude. He is fucking 5D'ing this shit out of his ass. He's basic. This is like a no-win situation for anyone that tries to attack him on this. Because XQC is effectively saying, look, yes, I knew about this. It wasn't my place to say, but did I hope that this would eventually come out and sort of punch these guys in the fucking nuts? You bet your fucking ass I did. Right? I was secretly fucking hoping that this would come out because these fucking assholes have been pretending to be holier than I am, and all this time I've had to sit here and sort of pretend like I don't know what the fuck they are. I don't know who they are while they play holier than thou fucking whatever, right? But he's going, like, I guarantee you the next fucking thing he's gonna say is, but I'm also sad that this came out and she's now in this position. Right? Like, this is such good PR. 7 thanks for the what's up, dude. Really appreciate that. 7 months, part of the DJ Nation. Thank you, brother. I'm out of the loop, but this stream is riveting. Bro, this shit is riveting. I have loaded money onto my phone. Like, I've bought data on my phone 4 times today so far. Like, all throughout the fucking day, because I don't have electricity, so I don't have Wi-Fi. I've just been sitting here fucking watching my phone, right? I'm just watching my phone, looking at Twitch drama, and then it stops because the fucking data is finished. Then I go, fuck, more data. Keep watching. I can't put this shit down. I'm just like, oh my God, bro. This is, the gods are fighting. This is so cool.
Personal vendetta. And if it gets exposed, it would make me happy. Yes, understand. I'm both happy that I get to pick a bone with Miz, and for the fact that this gets exposed. And anything to remove, anything that goes against this narrative is stupid. It's fucking dumb. Because it
is fucking
the result
stupid.
Is good. It's all that matters. Stop backpedaling and going against good. Good comes in a lot of forms, a lot of ways sometimes. Sometimes it's kind of weird. It is what it is. I don't give a shit.
I'm not gonna lie to you, Sebi. I am one of those people that sort of, I do this all the time in my real life. I don't really get out on Twitch, so I don't have friend circles to really do this with, but in my, in the real world, I'm one of those people that will see everyone having a good time, and then I'll just take a little grenade and lob it into the middle of the group, you know, watch it go off, and then sit back and watch chaos ensue. I am, that is what I do. I fucking love that shit. I used to do this with my family all the time, because my family are, hardcore Christians. And then we'll be in this conversation, the whole family's there, and everyone's sort of discussing stuff, and I'll just throw out, a line, you know, something atheist that I know will fucking trigger, half the room, and the other half will try to be rational about it. So I throw this out there, I deal with the sort of, I deflect a couple of fucking shots coming my way, and then I just watch everyone fucking devolve into monkeys. Greatest shit in the world, dude. That is peak entertainment right there. Because if you're not worried about the focus fire and if God smiles upon you and your opponent splits fire, then I agree the transport would be better for you. Not saying it's fake, but Jesus. Okay, so Mujin, it's definitely not fake, but it's weird. This is huge. Oh shit. Asmongold actually deleted these clips. So Asmongold did actually say that he thinks Crazy Slick should die. Or he hopes he fucking dies. Says that Miz and crew ghosted her. Ooh. Let's see.
A lot of things that I've compiled over the past year that just point out, mostly the hypocrisy in the scene, in the way I've been very belittled as a...
Dude, the hypocrisy, it should not fucking... Look, no one should be surprised when you find out that your favorite streamer is a fucking hypocrite. You should not be surprised at that. Some of the biggest names on Twitch, preach about peasants and how the fucking workers should be protected and how they're fucking communist. And then they buy a $3 million mansion, and whenever someone attacks them, they go, bro, I live in this system, I'm part of the system. If you don't want me to own a $3 million house, you should change the system. Dude, peak hypocrisy and a complete blind spot to, any sort of insight into your own fucking blind spots, right? That's the biggest streamers on this platform. So it should not come as any surprise that I would say 90% of all of the streamers on this fucking platform, 90% of all the big streamers on this platform, maybe not even just the big streamers, 90% of all the streamers on this platform are assholes. Through and through. Most people on this site you cannot fucking trust. This is one of the reasons I'm very fucking careful with any of the friendships that I make on this platform, because I've seen it far too often. People will make friends with people, and then those same friends will fuck you if it means that they get to grow a bit off of that. Even if it means just 10 extra viewers, they will fuck you in the asshole, if that is what it means. I can tell you now, if this thing keeps going, and it builds to wherever the fuck this girl is building it, because she claims to have, documents filled with names and other girls that this happened to and shit. So we'll fucking find out, right? How deep this rabbit hole goes, and how many more people are involved. But I tell you this right now. If it turns out that Miskiv was actually well and truly aware of everything that happened here, and that Miskiv was the one that hit this shit, you will see Miskiv's own friends turn on him faster than you can fucking say light. It will happen fast. Suddenly, they will all be against him. Suddenly, he will be the mastermind. Suddenly, he will be the guy that's done all of this shit. All of the bad things that has ever happened in the history of Twitch was because of fucking Miskiv. That's the problem with this site. Look, if your friend fucks up and your friend hides a sexual harassment, whatever, right? What is the right way to handle that? It's not to pretend like it didn't happen. You should absolutely call your friend out. And you should get him the help that he fucking needs. And if the help that he needs is a punch in the dick, then you should be the one to fucking punch him in the dick. The right move there is not to throw your friend under the bus and pretend like it was never you. You had no fucking idea that your friend was this bigger piece of shit. But that is exactly what happens on Twitch. Everyone is a fucking psychopath on this platform. That's how they grow, because all they care about is me, 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 me. They just want as many followers as they can, as many viewers as they fucking can, and anything that happens somehow happens to them, right? It's always to them. Why does it happen to me all the time? That's the problem with this fucking site, and it's never gonna fucking change, bro. Pretty much. Winston Moore was involved than him, but he's the scapegoat. They're all fucking narcissists, of course. Wait, punches in the dick or punishment? Why would you give such a nice punishment? Dude, it depends how I punch you, right? If you punch someone hard enough in the dick, I'm pretty sure that's gonna fucking hurt, right? That's the problem with this world. Dude, yes. Yes. The amount of people nowadays that live their lives for Instagram followers and Twitch viewers is fucking nuts. It's no longer about providing entertainment. It's no longer about being a content creator. It's about the number of people that follow you and the number of people that watch you. That is it. That's the start and the end of the entire fucking thing.
Content creator, to the point where I almost reached out to Ms. Kiff and said, hey, like, what the fuck? Like, what the hell? Like, everything that you promised, everything that you and Maya promised is not happening. Like, that I would still be accepted. And I want to share this.
She apparently actually asked Maya, like, look, if I do this, will I, like, would I still be allowed to hang out with you guys? Would I still be allowed to hang out, you know, come to the parties and stuff? And she was told in uncertain terms, yeah, absolutely. You know, just sort of don't say anything bad, you know, don't make Slick out to be the bad guy here. And you'll absolutely be a part of it. And then it sounds like Slick sort of turned this girl into a fucking pariah. There's a difference between viewers and fans. Oh, that's so true, Sebi. That is so fucking true. There's a reason why I've never used the word fans with my viewers, because I hate that word. I think fans are something that you have when you're a singer or a fucking, like, maybe even an actor. Although even actors, I feel it's weird to have, like, to be a fan of an actor is kind of like, I don't know, it feels weird to me. Because with a singer, I can understand it, right? You go to the show, you're standing down there, you're fucking yelling, "Whoa, whoa, touch my dick, bro!" Right? You're sort of out of your head and whatnot. So you are a fanboy at that point. But for an actor, you're sort of watching the movie, you're appreciating the film for what it is. But I don't think it's such a personal connection as what you have with music. Music is, I feel like, a lot closer to shit. With Twitch, it's just like, dude, why would you be a fan of any fucking Twitch streamer? Like, nothing I am doing here is something that fucking everyone else can't do. Like, every single human being on the planet can do what I'm doing here, which is literally sit in a chair and I'm watching drama from other people. Very hard content here, boys. Like, this is what we call the fucking grind, bro. This is like, not even coal miners would be able to do what I'm doing here. It's fucking hard work, bro. It's hard work. But, you know, someone's got to do it. Someone's got to do it.
I mean,
Clip.
I mean, I will pretty much fucking say it. He harassed that girl. He did.
Dude, I feel like all of these people have. Wait, Asmon made a post on Twitch or where? Link it to me, minion. Who did the diddling? Dude, someone touched my pee-pee. They touched my pee-pee and then they went down to my balls and they pulled on it. I feel victimized and violated. It's a joke, by the way. You fucking mental cases. Oh yeah, I saw. I saw a bit of Asmongold's stream on it. Fuck, minion. Link it to me on Reddit. That's probably the best way to do it. What the fuck am I doing? Dude, I should change the rules on this bot. so that it stops blocking people. Adriana clears up the twit longer, says she had to dilute it, and it got proofread by Ms. Maya and Mitch before she could post it.
Isn't the full story. The twit longer is a diluted version of the story that was proofread by Maya, OTK. It was Maya, Mitch, and Barry were there with me.
Dude, it depends how you pull the balls, right? Depends on how. Wait, when did Zach make that tweet? Because I'm looking at his Twitter here, and I don't see it. Did he make it on Zachroar? I feel like he may have done it on Zachroar, right? So that's usually... No. But I have no idea where Asmongold would have made that that thread. Already seen it. Just popped on my phone though. I gotta head to bed. Sloan, take care of yourself, bro. Thanks for hanging out, man. Really appreciate it. Take care of yourself, brother. No, dude, it's gonna be fun. Oh shit. Slick is trending, bro. Slick is fucking trending, bro. Miskiv saying, worst comes to worst, it's sexual harassment at a low scale. It's not really a big deal. And Mink saying Slick was himself, but they took it the wrong way. He's just weird. And Adriana is a clout chaser. Is exactly why women can't come forward about it. And it's not safe. I mean... What pisses me off about this fucking statement, Bryce, is that everyone is fucking believing Adriana. Like, look, yeah, sure, Minx is saying bullshit, but no one is believing Minx. No one is believing Minx. Miskiv, no one believes this shit. Everyone listened to Adriana and everyone was like, look, she doesn't sound like she's fucking clout chasing. She doesn't sound unhinged. She actually, in her fucking stream, makes it clear that I wasn't raped. This wasn't even like someone in her Twitch chat actually said, oh, so you were sexually assaulted. And she was like, no, I think maybe harassment. I don't think it was assault. She still asked, what is assault? Right? Like, I don't think this was assault. It was probably closer to like sexual harassment, which it was, by the way. It wasn't really assault. The guy wasn't assaulting her. He was touching her inappropriately while she was passed out. That's more harassment, at least in my mind, right? Check out the latest tweet from Ice Poseidon. Oh, shit. Oh, shit. All right, well,
Yeah.
Slick is slick. No,
that's okay.
Like, I was here for this, and the other girl that was there too, and I heard them out. This is bullshit.
Dude, what the fuck? Who is this girl? She looks drunk as fuck.
Elaborate? They went out and Slick literally was just himself. And they took it the wrong way. Slick is good.
I don't know. Could I get away with that, though? Like, if I walked past girls and I just sort of, slapped them on the pussy or something, could I just be like, dude, that's just who I am, man. Like, I like slapping people on the pussy. Like, it's what I do. I do it to everyone. I feel like claiming that this is just who I am is just going to make the charges stack up quicker. Like, before, I may have slapped just one person on the pussy, but now that I claim that this is who I am, suddenly there might be a lot of charges coming, right? I might soon be in court with like 50 women lining up to press charges against this shit, yeah? So I don't know if claiming Slick is just Slick actually changes anything. It's like, yeah, Slick loves checking girls' pulses. He always grabs her titties to see if her heart's still beating. It's just the kind of stuff he does, Probably not the best response to any of this, Probably not. I'm not sure. Rykar, what am I checking out here? My contribution, this emoji signifies me standing with Adriana Lee. Right? I'm showing you my dick. I don't care. I'm horny. Are you going to consent before I get cancelled? Nope, no consent. Dicks are ugly. I like it. I like it. You should always check with girls before you send them dicks. And if they say no, oh fuck, fam. You should get yourself other girlfriends. I don't mind this at all. Outside, you're getting bent over immediately. Your hair is getting pulled so hard. Your choke slammed while I thrust from behind. Look at you. You should write a fan fiction of my ass off. Jesus. Why the fuck would that be? I'd instantly send you nudes. Most girls do, actually. Yeah, kinda. Jesus Christ. Sorry, though. I misread and thought you were slut. OnlyFans girls gross me out. That's stuff not for me. I hate it. Trashy, in my opinion. No way you're switching up this hard right now. I would never date a girl with OnlyFans, I guess is all I'm saying. You do realize 5 minutes ago you were begging for an ass shot. Well, yeah. He was begging for you to send him an ass shot. It's not the same thing. I mean, I don't mind this. I think it's a joke. And that is quite funny as a joke. Where the fuck were we? What were we watching? Oh, yeah. We're watching Miss Minx defending Slick. Poorly, I might add.
Slick is weird. Yeah, he is weird. But he does it online. Like, he does it. It's always how Slick is. And Adriana is a clout chaser.
I feel like that is such a fucking irresponsible thing to say, especially if you don't know exactly. Because it can get turned around on you so fucking hard, bro. If you stand up for someone and you're like, no, they would never fucking do this. And it turns out they did actually do this. Especially now that you effectively have everyone kind of coming out and being like, yeah, Slick did fucking do this. You know, even his friends are sort of going, yeah, you don't kind of do this. This is weird. Calling a streamer a clout chaser is like calling the sky blue. Dude, every streamer fucking chases clout. But I don't know what the fuck she's talking about. That's actually a good point, chat. That's a very good point. Well, look at you guys. You can be smart when you want to, right? To the girl, she lost money. To the other slicker. So she isn't very smart. Really adopted the cringe. I was born in it, molded by it. I didn't see a meme until I was already a man. Nice, buffle stuff. We got smart. Covering Twitch drama is chasing clout too. Of course it is, Bioslay. That's what we do. Bro, calling a streamer a clout chaser is the fucking stupidest thing a clout chaser is the stupidest fucking thing I've ever heard in my life. Why? It's literally our jobs. It's literally what we do. We chase the clout because that's how you get views. That's how people fucking discover you. If you don't do that, you're a one viewer Andy that needs a job at the fucking local Walmart. Them be the rules, bro. I don't make them. I just follow them. Like, it would be great if we could just all sit here and fucking look at my dick the whole day, but that's not going to get me views, right? I need to go where the fucking clout is. Because I'm playing games you don't like. Yeah. I mean, sometimes you fucking have to do that, right? By aging the premiere. Is calling a streamer a clout chaser make you a clout chaser? Probably. My one viewer says I'm cool. Of course you are, Sevi. Of course you are, bro. I love you, man. Thread of people Slick has been weird to, harassed, assaulted. Feel free to reply your story as well. Oh. Dude, she is farming this shit right now. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Brit Balls, for sharing your story. I love you. I honestly don't mind if my name is on it, as long as I'm not the only one. He was very gross to me, but it was over Snapchat, so I don't have any screenshots. Once I didn't entertain his sexual messages one night, he totally blocked me on Snapchat the next morning. Fucking based. Thank you so much for sharing. By the way, he asked me for sexual stuff after the last time he got exposed, so I'm glad you're doing this. Thank you. To be fair, though, asking people sexual stuff on Snapchat, is that a bad thing? Like, is that something that is that frowned upon, chat? I thought that's what Snapchat was for. Send me your dick, bro. Or show me some titties. Is that not what Snapchat is used for? Death Note, I shall be the justice, the judge, and the executioner. It's only creep if it doesn't work. Fucking based manager. That is so fucking true, bro. It really is. Like, this is the thing. What's the difference between sexual harassment and a compliment? Fuck you on Snapchat if it isn't for gross stuff. Pretty true. Attraction. That's literally the difference between sexual harassment and flirting. Like, I could go up to, like, here's the thing, right? So Brad Pitt could go up to a girl and be like, oh my God, you're so sexy, girl. Want to go out for drinks? And she'd be like, oh my God, that's so cute. I love that you called me sexy. I would walk up to that same girl and be like, oh my God, you're so sexy. Want to get drinks? And be like, oh my God, get away from me, you fucking creep. You know, suddenly, you know, not so above board anymore. How the fuck dare I call her sexy? You know, the difference oftentimes just lies in the attractive levels. If you're really attractive, you can get away with more. If you're fat like me, you have to be very fucking careful what you say to girls. Are you computer that already saved? Thank you, Anon, for sharing your story. You are so strong. Okay. I'm so sorry that happened. Holy shit. Yeah, but I was 19, 20. He started talking to me. I genuinely wanted to get to know him as a person and was excited. But right away, he was really sexual. Like, second phone call we ever had, he was talking about flying me out for sex during the beginning of the pandemic too. And I told him no, it wasn't going to happen. And he would call me a retard if I wasn't down for it. Jesus. I'm guessing she wanted to say that. I barely knew him at all there. And I genuinely just wanted to get to know him and kept trying to give him the benefit of the doubt. Dude, why do girls always fucking do this? Like, look. Oh, for the love of fuck. Why? Dude, girls are truly fucking mental. It's the stupidest shit I've ever fucking seen in my life. Like, the guy wants to fly you out for funky fucky. You don't feel comfortable doing it. And then you go, oh, but maybe there is something deeper. Guys don't have more layers. If the level of the guy that you meet is putting you off, that's the fucking guy that he is. We don't have layers. There's no depth there. If a guy tells you, hey, I want to come on your tits, every single fucking part of him wants to come on your tits. There's no greater depth there. There's no behind the scenes a sort of fucking moment where he's going to be like, oh, I want to hold your hand and fucking brush your hair. No, he just wants to come on your tits. That's the end of the fucking discussion. Stop trying to give guys the benefit of the fucking doubt. If you feel uncomfortable because a guy is doing things that makes you uncomfortable, then fucking leave. You can't stay and then sort of go, oh my God, he was such a fucking dick to me. He kept being so sexual. You stayed. Fuck. Like, Jesus fucking Christ. If a guy is saying sexual stuff and you're not once telling him, listen, you're stop. I don't like that you're saying these things. You can't fucking claim to be uncomfortable and he was just constantly saying it and you were constantly uncomfortable. Did you ever tell him that you were uncomfortable? Did you ever make that clear? Because unless you did, he did nothing wrong. He just fucking, he was just a pig. And you never told him, hey, stop being a fucking pig. Would often make me really uncomfortable. Any sentence I said, he would make it sexual. I do that all the time. And even if I sighed innocently, as I was talking or something, he would tell me that I was moaning and was turning him on. Dude, what do you mean sigh innocently? Right. Like, any opportunity he got, it was sexual. Even when I tried to get to know him for actually who he was. He's sexual. That's who the fuck he is. I don't know what to tell you. Like, oh my God. He then kept messaging me, sending me my Instagram posts, ones that weren't even sexual, if my face, to me saying which ones he jacked off to. And on like the third day or something, really early on when we were talking, he sent me a dick pic. I was really innocent and polite at the time and was super excited about a streamer I watched talking to me. Dude, oh my Jesus. Talking to me, so I gave him more chances than I should have. I also have experience where they say stuff and it's weird to say, but I'm used to that kind of talk, so I didn't think much of it. But after then, I stopped talking to him, and when I stopped responding, he removed me from everything. It happened a while ago, so I don't really remember much details, but he was incredibly sexual for no reason and made me really uncomfortable. It was one of those feelings where you just have that super deep, odd feeling. They're kind of not all right, you know, then she's in the wrong too. Dude, I don't necessarily, like, look, I think two things can be true at the same time here. I think, for one, this girl is a fucking idiot. because she kept trying to give this guy that clearly just wanted to get off with her. Like, he just wanted to sext, bro. He just wanted someone to be on the other side of the line while he was jerking himself off, right? That's it. That's all he really cared about here. And she kept giving him the benefit of the doubt. She kept thinking, oh my God, he's going to get better. You know, he's going to marry me soon and shit. Like, we're going to have so many babies together once he realizes that I'm not just a sexual creature. But also, he's a bit fucking creepy as well, right? Because at some point, like, look, unless, of course, she played along and she's just not fucking, like, she's just not coughing it up, right? She's not admitting to, hey, I did actually send him a pussy pic too, you know, and I did tell him that I'm fingering myself a couple of times. Unless, like, that never happened. He's just being creepy, and it's also kind of weird. Stuff, and it's weird to say, but I'm used to that kind of talk, so I didn't think much of it. But after then, I stopped talking to him, and when I stopped removing uncomfortable, it was one of those feelings where you just have that super deep, odd feeling they're kind of not all there. I 100% believe you, and what happened, the way he acted and talked alone made me uncomfortable. I would never feel comfortable around him, even in a room full of people. My roommate's boyfriend's friend also had a similar experience with him, where he was incredibly creepy and pervy to her, and sent her unsolicited dick pics. Jesus. I will say what's really, really fucking hardcore about this is I can't verify any of this. I don't want to keep going through this thread just because there's no way of verifying jack shit on this thread. Because this is dangerous. What Adriana is doing here, I would ask her, I would actually beg her to take this down immediately. Because anyone that is fucking anyone can DM her and basically be like, oh yeah, this is what happened to me, and she is probably gonna fucking post it here, even if she doesn't have receipts, which can really get bad fast, because it doesn't take a long time before some girl that's fucking mentally ill, you know, starts telling about, starts speaking about how she was raped by him and he fucked her in the ear and then he pissed in her eye and shit, and it is very dangerous. I would definitely take this down. This is playing with fucking fire. Especially considering she seems to be just fucking retweeting everything. At least to some extent. Yep. Yeah, take this down immediate, please. By the way, Crazy Slick sent me a dick pic on Snapchat. When I made it clear I did not want to see it, and then messaged me rude when I ignored it. Only spoke to me when he was horny. Didn't give a fuck about me when he wasn't, and then came to my Twitter DMs wondering why I wasn't replying. Yeah, all right. Jesus. Her friends apparently pulled Slick off of her, and I believe he just groped her, but it's been escalated from what I've heard. He just groped her, right? So for her, personally, she was just groped, but she's now started this Twitter thread where people can basically, like, tweet at her, I think, and they can basically, well, it seems like they can actually, is there anyone else that's tweeting here? Yeah, so literally anyone can sort of tweet out things that they claim happened to them, and there's no way to really fucking know how much of this is true and how much isn't, so I would say this is playing with fire. To making it worse for both parties, true. She is. If any of y'all support Ms., Train, Slick, or XQC, block me. Jesus, what's wrong with XQC and Train? They didn't do shit. And similar to Pro Jared pile on, could end up fake. So I don't think the initial thing is fake. I actually do believe Adriana. I watched her entire stream, and nothing about that came off as fake in any way, shape, or form. She didn't pile on. She didn't try to, like, pad the story. She just gave her account of things that had happened. She had enough receipts to where it actually seemed decent to me. So I actually believe that part of it. But I do think that, you know, things like this thread is going to end up making things much, much worse. The bit where Miskiv tried roasting Train and he snapped on him. Wait, is that a clip, Cammy? Vanex, are you talking about the part where Asmongold said that he hopes Slick dies or some shit like that? Is that what you're talking about? On Twitter, I think Miss deleted his bit. Shadow Skylag, yeah, we saw that. So I told people already how this whole thing started. We now have a Baldelon, Maple Fan from Hell. How you doing, bro? Didn't try and start all this yesterday with the tweet when he clapped back at Miskiv. Okay, yes. So Train inadvertently started the whole thing. Not by naming anyone, not by calling anyone specifically out, but by calling out Miskiv. So basically, Miskiv and the gang, and we'll call them the gang because I don't know who else was a part of this, have effectively taken the "we are the church, the Puritans, and all the gamblers are fucking evil" approach. And they've effectively been attacking XQC and Train non-fucking stop for their gambling shit. Train finally had enough of this, and he clapped back. And he fucking clapped back hard, right? And so Miskiv sort of, I think, got shut up. And the thing is, the lesson, children, listen to me closely. Let Uncle Akalon tell you a thing or two here. This is going to be very important life advice for all of you. The lesson you should all learn from this is never, ever, ever fuck with Trainwreck. The dude is a fucking beast. Like, do not fuck with the guy. No matter what you have on him, almost guaranteed he has more on you than what you have on him. So just let the dude be, let him fucking gamble his life away, but do not fuck with him, because it seems like the dude is untouchable. Like, everything is off of him. Like, he's basically watching the entire world burn from the sidelines. And one tweet, by the way, and he just fucking lit a fire in the Twitch community. This all started by streamers condemning other streamers for gambling, and one of them was like, "Bitch, take care of yourself before you try to improve me." True. Growfile, this is the React content. What are you talking about, bro? This is the best React content there is. Was it a son for downplaying the drama? Wait, what?
Oh! Hey, Hassan! Isn't that the guy when he heard the news of that thing coming out? He started to downplay it because he thought the public opinion was going to back him up. Hey! Hassan started backpedaling and started going with what we thought was going to be public opinion because he had no knowledge of the situation, and it got absolutely smoked. Oh, he didn't downplay it. Okay. Did he really investigate and did he really inquire about the situation?
Dude, I didn't know that there are so many streamers who don't like Hassan. I did not fucking know that. I genuinely didn't. I don't know, but it looks cool as shit. Profile. Fan comes out against Slick. He's polarizing, to say the least. Dude, I so desperately want to watch fucking Destiny shit. Because Destiny, you just know, is gonna have some fucking spicy shit. Alright, Tyler. What's Tyler's shit about this?
Taking to get banned on stream? What is it? Taking to get banned on stream? Well, apparently, if I told one of you dumb fucks I'd kick your ass at TwitchCon, I'll get a 30-day ban. Apparently. Or if I typed it in chat. That's a 30-day ban, apparently. Hashtag free EROP, you pieces of shit.
Wait, really? Really? So if I told one of you that I would fucking punch you in the nuts, I'd get banned? Holy shit. Dude, imagine that. Oh yeah, I got banned for that? What, for telling his stream chat that they're fucking morons and he wants to punch them? I'm busy watching it, same asked. I'm busy watching it. Dude, this shit's just been wild to me, man. This is truly... Oh, shit. Dude, Pokey is getting pulled into this crap. XQC is pulling no punches. Is he still live? Is XQC still live, bro? Is he, though? Because the dude is fucking... the dude's on a fucking roll, man. He's just like, he's not letting anyone get out. As soon as someone goes, I'm just gonna sneak away and fucking pretend like I wasn't here. Excuse, he's like, get the fuck in here. You're part of this, you bitch. Let's have this out. Like, XQC is just roasting the entirety of Twitch. He's just making enemies everywhere. The man's had enough. Like, the man's had enough.
Pokimane, also Pokimane, I'm calling her out, man. The fuck is that shit about, man? So fucking snaky. So snaky snake. Come on, man. You're not like, I don't know you to be like this. Don't be like that. What the fuck is that shit, bro? Okay, whatever the fuck. That's just, I'm annoyed. Nah, I'm still friends with her. We'll still be on good standings. I get it. I get it. I just don't get why she went so snaky about it. It was very odd.
To be fair, though, I don't understand why he's saying he doesn't get it. I'm pretty sure last year or the year before, Pokimane did this to someone else. Like, who was it? There was a fucking story about, I think, Fedmeister. I think the dude's name was Fedmeister. Where, like, the dude did some fucking creepy shit, right? He did some proper creepy shit. But then, like, when Pokimane started telling her story about it, I remember watching it and I thought to myself, dude, none of this shit fucking aligns. Like, the shit that she's saying doesn't seem to be adding the fuck up. Like, she's saying one thing and then, like a few hours later, the story have changed and now it's a different thing entirely. She just kept fucking flip-flopping from one side to the other. So I wouldn't be fucking surprised at all. Like, at all. And I'm not saying that Fedmeister did some crappy crap to, what was her fucking name? There was another girl that actually started the whole Fedmeister stuff. And then Pokimane sort of piled on. Oh yeah, like Pokimane actually, she claimed that she never led him on. And then when she shared the screenshots of the conversations that they had between them, she absolutely led him on. Like, abso-fucking-lutely. She would tell him, oh yeah, you're sleeping in my bed. You know, I'm lonely. Where are you? And it's like, but that never meant, and I think she still said, but that didn't mean that I want to have sex with you. And I'm like, dude, if you're in your bed and you're texting me going, where are you? I'm lonely. What the fuck is that? If that isn't an invitation to come do the fucky, that is like point click booty call. 100%. That is a fucking booty call right there. No, but that wasn't a booty call. He should have known that I said it in a different tone than what a booty call would be. It's like, dude, what the fuck? Moni, how you doing, bro? Torsten, I'm already used to the bald head. I'm happy to have you here, brother. She don't want to be known for a booty call. Yeah, but she did booty call him. And then when the shit happened, she wanted to be part of the action too. Oh, but I used the winky face emoji. It wasn't sexual. Dude, if you, like, look, if you're in your bed and you text the guy telling him, hey, I'm in bed, I'm lonely, why don't you come lie with me? That is a booty call. It doesn't matter if you fucking want to change your mind later. That is a booty call. If you don't want to have fucky, don't text a guy that. Because absolutely every single man with a pulse is going to go, oh my god, dude, I'm getting my dick wet. Evans, we're going to fuck you in the ass soon.
I didn't enjoy that, okay? Sorry, man. It is what it is. I didn't enjoy that. Maybe the circumstances, maybe a snake.
All of a sudden, yeah, well, you gotta have to, right? Just a cheeky one, though. Not like a full-blown one. Just a little one.
Okay, guys. Out of all days, you're not gonna put a muzzle on me. Okay, you're not gonna say, dude, don't say that, bro. Don't go hard, bro. Out of all days you could have chosen.
Dude, XQC is not. He's not going quietly. Like, fuck, chat. Stop trying to silence the man. He's got shit that he wants to fucking get off his chest. Jesus, let the man speak. Fuck. I don't know why you guys want him to be quiet around here. Are you tired of the rich people drama? Dude, you cannot be tired of this shit. There's no way of being tired of this. It is the greatest thing to happen on Twitch ever. You want to know why it's so good? Because we're not part of it. You can laugh at people and be like, I know none of these people. Right? Like, there's no clap back here. There's nothing that can fucking happen to you because you're not part of this shit. Right? I wasn't at any of these parties. I've never spoken to any of these fucking streamers. So I can sort of look at them and go, haha, lol. I can just have fun, right? Reach for the popcorn and watch the shitstorm. I've heard people being critical of XQC for being homophobic and being dishonest about his homophobia. Is he homophobic though? That Slicker stole the brace milk from the fridge of Blizzard. This is true, Minion. I heard that too. I mean, it depends what people mean with homophobia. Because nowadays, you can be homophobic for not wanting to suck another guy's dick. So, I don't know. Block Slick on Twitter and agree with Adriana. Yeah, so Asmongold, after hearing the story, so Asmongold was on a phone call for like a fucking long time on his stream. And after that phone call, Asmongold effectively came out and he was like, yeah, fuck that guy. So whatever was said to Asmongold, whatever happened there, it feels like, yeah, it feels like they are preparing for Armageddon. Like, they are preparing scorched earth. This is what's gonna happen with OTK. OTK is going to blame everything on Slick. They're gonna throw everything on him. If that doesn't work, I think Mez is next. I think if they can't blame everything on Slick, if the blaming on Slick doesn't work, and if it doesn't work out, and people are still sort of making a fuss and making noise, it's gonna get blamed on Miskiv. Miskiv is going to have to be the fall guy. If it's not Miskiv, it's going to be some other fuck that lives in the house. Maybe one of the lesser sort of background people. Someone's going to have to be the fall guy for this thing. And everyone's just going to go balls to the wall to try and save the shit. Openly defend Miz either, though, which was interesting. I don't think... So, Asmongold, I think, is actually the one person that I would trust in all of this. Everything that I've ever seen from Asmongold suggests that he has a moral compass. He's decent. He's very calm, very collected. Asmongold would actually be the one person that I would think he won't throw Miskiv under the bus unless he believes that Miskiv deserves to be thrown under the bus. He's not going to side with anyone unless he believes that their side is worthy. And he might not necessarily be right in who he backs, but you can know that if Asmongold backs that person, it's because he truly believed that person to deserve backing. And I feel like that's a very important distinction that people have to be able to make, especially in situations like this one. You can back the wrong person so long as you truly believe that you were backing the right person at the time that you were doing it, rather than just doing it for clout or doing it to protect your own lifestyle, as it were. So yeah. Toshkan, how you doing, brother? True though, he overreacted with that comment about Slick. I think he's angry, and you have to understand this from Asmongold's position. He just found out that the brand new organization that he has poured his heart and soul into, as well as most likely a lot of money. Because for those of you that don't know, esports organizations cost a fuck ton of cash. Especially in the beginning, they tend to cost a lot more than what they earn, and you sort of build that shit up over time. And now this brand new organization of his have been hit with, let's be real, fam, this have sunk people in the past. Harvey Weinstein, a guy that people believe to be fucking untouchable. Shit like this sunk him. Right? So it can sink a lot of people. So I think that's sort of what, like, it's got Asmongold really on edge at the minute, because he realizes that if he does anything wrong here, if they don't handle this with absolute professionality, things are going to go bad fast. Oh, Balder, how you doing, bro? Probably had no fucking clue any of this was going on, or he was told it was taken care of. Well, either he was told it was taken care of, or probably more likely didn't know at all. Most likely. Because you have to understand, this shit happened during a party at Miskev's house. How often have you seen the OTK guys sort of hang out, have parties, and then you don't see Asmongold there? It actually happens quite often. Like, Asmongold will sometimes be a part of the big events, but there's a lot of times where you'll see all of the OTK people hanging out and Asmongold isn't even there. Or Asmongold is off doing his own fucking thing at the party. Asmongold doesn't strike me as the kind of guy that's going to go to every single one of the open house parties at Miskev's house. So there's a good chance that Asmongold wasn't even at that party. Well, the girl did make a statement that went through Miz, so Asmon might have thought that was it. Vanixer, true. That could also have happened, of course.
And he kept saying, bro, have you ever not had a friend? Like, do you know I guys have, like, friends or whatever? Like, you don't want them to go down or whatever the fuck. And then, nobody was saying anything, and I was like, bro, if they did something wrong, I mean, they have to face the music. And then Train was like, yeah, I remember what Train said about that. Because nobody was saying anything, and I said that, and Train kind of, like, helped me, and he kind of jumped on it and said, yeah, same thing. If he's a friend, it's something really bad. I mean, it was kind of weird the way he worded it. But Train said, yeah, I get it. It's the same thing. If you have a really good friend, he does something really bad, and he goes to jail, I mean, you go visit him in jail, you know? Type of shit. I mean, listen, guys, listen. It was a weird analogy, but I think it kind of...
I understand what... Dude, I'll be honest with you, I don't see how this doesn't blow back on Miskev. The more I'm watching and the more I'm learning about this, the less likely it is that Miskev walks away from this thing. Like, Miskev and Maya is absolutely going to be dragged for this thing. Because around every corner, everyone that's talking about Trainwrecks, XQC, and Adriana, all of the accounts so far suggests that Miskev wanted to protect his friend and asked her to lie so that his friend wouldn't get fucked. And then they made the one mistake that led to all of this. All they had to fucking do, guys, and it was literally this simple. Let the girl lie. So get her to lie about Slick and say that Slick is a great guy. And then just invite her to the fucking parties. Like, just invite her to the parties. Make her part of the group. You know? Boost her views. Get her up. But if you watched Adriana's stream, they would constantly fucking DM friends of hers. Like, whenever she was hanging out with other streamers, Slick would, like, DM those people, telling them that, you know, if they're gonna hang out with her, they're no longer gonna be allowed to hang out with Miskirth and him and come to their house parties. So all of her friends were sort of leaving her, friends, we should say, leaving her so they could hang out with all the fucking cool kids over at Miskirth's house. So they sort of threw her out in the cold so that, you know, I guess Slick was feeling a bit butthurt because she wouldn't touch his pee-pee or whatever. Mrs. Camille Little Weasel anyways. There is a tweet from some guy that was in the party saying it happened differently. Jari Seeps, link it to me, please. I'd love to see that chat. I would fucking love to see that. I've heard via. This is all I can really say about it, but I've heard via that there's more coming. I don't know. I just got a DM from someone that claims that there's even more coming. Like, this is not the end of the story, but, you know, might just be someone trying to, you know, shore up more drama or whatever. What is okay? Freya, what do you mean? Bottom line is Slicker, not Slicker, Scarto, Slick. Slicker is a different fucking guy, right? Slicker is the guy that wanted to sell horses or some shit on Twitch. Oh, what is OTK? One True King. It's Asmongold's organization. Bottom line is Slick did wire fraud and being just close to Slick. Oh, you're talking about Slicker, the dude that wanted to sell horses or horse racing or some crap. This is Slick, right? This is Crazy Slick, the guy that touches boobs because he's checking for heartbeats. I didn't know that, like, genuinely didn't know that's how you check for heartbeats. But apparently, you just grab a girl's breast, and if it bumps, the heart is still beating. Patlin, of course it's high school drama. Look, you're dealing with a bunch of insecure fucking children on Twitch. You have people that are below the age of 22 fucking becoming millionaires. Of course, what you're gonna get is high school. Most of these people have not even fucking grown up yet. Most of them should technically still be potty training, and yet they're millionaires. So, of course, all of the drama that comes out of it is high school fucking musical shit. This is what you have when you take a bunch of people that, technically speaking, should not have a platform and you give them one. It turns into a fucking kindergarten party. But in recent streams on Zach Roar, Asmongold seemed quite defensive about Miskiv. I mean, it's his friend, right? He probably doesn't want to believe the horrible things that's happening. Fuck, Jari. I can only apologize. Link that shit to me on Discord, Jari. I keep forgetting this fucking bot. Hold up. Hold up. I'm changing this shit now. I've had enough of this fucking Nazi bot. Sorry. This Nazi bot is pissing me the fuck off, man. I want to be able to see what people are linking me, and this thing keeps saying, nope, not allowed to watch what people link you. That shit is racist. You guys should stop linking me racist shit, though, you pieces of crap. You want me to get banned too? Fucking assholes. How do I do that again? Spam filters. Must be it, right? Link protection. Yeah, fucking turn that shit off. Wait, is there a way to, like, not have... Maybe we'll do this. Jesus, no. Okay, that should work. Just make it not that long. Dude. Right. Okay, there is a little bit of link protection, but it should be, like, regular should be okay to link as much as one. Jari, try again to link, please. Yeah, tit pics are good. Dick pics are better. For the love of fucking all things that's fucking holy. All right, Jari. Dude, fuck you. Because this thing seems to be having its own mind now. Because I did change it to being 60 seconds. And it's still fucking doing its own thing here. All right. I don't see anything else coming through. Yeah, the girls are talking. Kids are kicking around. But where's the factor that's going to bring something else to the surface? Mo, I have no idea. The only thing that could probably happen here is... like the only thing that could probably still happen here, in my opinion, would be other girls or other events of people of bigger streamer names. So bigger streamer names might actually be pulled into this as well, right? So that is if, but there is Destiny stuff there. Vanexer, that's the fucking problem. That is the problem. The Destiny stuff that I'm not allowed to fucking react to, even though I want to, because you almost know that Destiny is gonna have, like, some proper fucking shit going on. All right, Jari, go again. Link protection is now turned off. You should be able to link. We'll ultimately have to wait and see. Because, yeah, he was blacklisted from Among Us games for not appealing to children audiences. Wait, what? Dude, what? Was him watching Destiny, so I can see no reason why you can't watch him? Dude, I don't know what Twitch's rules are around that. Please, Jari, try again. I've turned it off, so technically speaking, you should be able to link shit now. There's no link protection on anymore. I didn't see you. Only a few days, and you are bold already. FurryX, how dare you, sir? Where the fuck were you, bro? No, it wasn't me. I wasn't streaming. Hey, I don't have electricity, bro. For like half the fucking time, I don't have electricity. So I sort of just have to fucking go with it. Jerry, this doesn't work. There's literally no post here. That shit's gone. That shit's been nuked, bro. Like, whatever the fuck was there isn't there anymore. Dude, I so desperately... Like, what's the rules on Twitch? Are you... I know I'm not allowed to show Destiny on my stream, right? I'm not allowed to show Destiny. Like, I'm not allowed to host Destiny or have him join my stream. But are you allowed to watch his videos on stream? That I don't know.
What about what Pokey said earlier? Champion has a good about Pokey saying something about responsibility and kids or whatever.
Bro, I'm gonna keep it $1.50. I'm gonna say this last thing, and I'm going to fucking bed. I don't want to hear about kids in my stream. I was blacklisted from their very fucking Among Us groups. I was blacklisted from the game that I was literally #1 in because I didn't appeal to their children audiences. Hold on. And then as soon as I started gambling, he has child audiences that he appeals to. Huh? Motherfuckers, you blacklisted me from a game that I fucking love, that I was #1 in.
Oh my god.
Because I didn't appeal to your children, because I intimidated people, and because I was intimidating to them, and I didn't appeal to children. Suddenly I gamble, and your fucking narrative is I appeal.
Dude, this whole gambling for kids thing is fucking wild to me. Like, whose responsibility is it to make sure that your kids aren't watching bad things online? Is it the bad? Like, dude, if this is fucking true, then should we not ban porn and shit on the internet too? Like, dude, if it is the job of the internet to make sure that kids are safe on the internet, then we should absolutely ban things like porn in all forms on the internet, right? Because what the fuck is stopping a child from going to Pornhub? Genuine question. Have any of you ever tried to watch a video on Pornhub? You literally type www.pornhub.com. That's it. You get in there and you click on any video you fucking want, and suddenly you're watching someone getting fucked in the ass. It's as simple as that. Sometimes some of the sites will pop up a little fucking box like this that go, "Are you 18 plus?" And you just go, "Yes," because it's the only fucking button there. It's giant and it says yes. So you click it and it goes, "Well, fucking works for me. Here you go. Titties and pussy for everyone." It's like, dude, fuck off. Like, seriously. If your child is watching Trainwreck's gambling streams, it's your fucking fault, right? If your kid turns out in the age of 12 to gamble all your fucking money away, that is your fault. It had nothing to do with Trainwreck. Trainwreck is a grown-ass man playing video games, and he probably has his stream set to 18 plus anyways, because most streamers have that, which means that he has done his fucking duty. He has done his job. He isn't streaming for children. He is gambling. It's his money that he's gambling with. And while I'm not a gambler and I would never fucking gamble, I believe that every single person should take responsibility for themselves. It is not my job to take responsibility for your child. It is your job to take responsibility for your child. This is how this works. That is why we call it your child, because it's your responsibility. Pornhub stream? Dude, maybe I should become a fucking gambling streamer. Those guys make bank. Fuck. I go to Pornhub to watch pirated movies. Well, there you go, bubble stuff. I love that. Wait, you can lie? Of course you can. I'll be back in a minute, guys. I gotta help my fish come down from the ceiling. Jesus. I remember feeling weird after I turned 18 and didn't have to lie about that. It was always better when you were fucking like 16, 17 and they asked you, "Are you 18 plus?" And you'd be like, "Yes." And I remember, actually, this is how fucking innocent I was. I remember like thinking, dude, no, this is how innocent I actually was. I once clicked no, I'm not 18, because I was afraid that if I clicked yes, they would know that I wasn't, and then the police would come and they would arrest me because I went to a place where I wasn't supposed to be. Like, this is how innocent I used to be back in the fucking day, bro. both sides, and you know all girls want you because you're a hacker. You'll make it up on spicy wild pics for Patreon. Dude, I need to fucking do that. Like 100%. I need to start. I need to get people that make me rule 34 shit for World of Warcraft for Patreon.
The children, like, suck my dick. Appeal to children. Like, suck my dick, you narrative running, monopolizing, just corrupt motherfuckers. Holy shit.
Dude, I am here for Trainwreck going off on all these fucking posers, man. Haven't you seen the guy who draws Hawk Pussy? Dude, I actually want to get me some fucking Rule 34 shit for Patreon. I'm going to be rich beyond my means. What happened to my innocence? I grew the fuck up, bro. I realized that innocence sucks dick. Is that for me, though? Dude, there's so many people on... Like, all you have to do is go on Twitter and type in WoW porn, and you'll find, like, 1 million people, right?
He runs away playful like this. He runs like, oh my god, get away from me, you tried to cancel my best friend. Oh no, get away from me, you tried to cancel my best friend. Repeatedly running around saying that. And I was like, bro, were you not there? The person who told me to put something out? Like, what is it? Like, I was like, obviously drinking. So it's like, why is this getting thrown in my face when I'm just trying to have a good time with my friends?
Dude, this shit is wild to me. Hey, why are you poking the dragon? Like, you got this girl to lie. Is it now the time to basically suck her dick whenever she fucking asks for it? Like, now is not the time to try and, like, big dick your way through this. What does she look like? Feminine? Gus Johnson? I don't even know who the fuck Gus Johnson is. To his defense, Miz wasn't there and probably trusted Slick. To be fair, I wouldn't trust any of my friends. Like, if anyone ever came to me and said, like, hey, your friend touched me in the pussy, I would probably be like, yeah, probably did. And then I would obviously talk to my friend. I'd be like, hey, dude, did you touch her pussy? And if my friend said no, I'd be like, all right, bro. Well, she claims you did, so you guys are going to have to fucking sort this shit out. Because someone's lying, and I'm not entirely sure who the fuck did it. So I'm just going to stay the fuck out of this for now. And let you guys sort this out, because something's gonna happen here, and I don't want to go to court and have to fucking talk about, you know, yes, Your Honor, he did touch her pussy, but then he called her a slut, and she called him a dick bag, and, you know, then she shot him in the dick, and he punched her tits off. I don't want to be a part of this, so you guys sort this out. I'm just gonna fucking chill in my room. I'll play some video games. Call me when this is done. Because I would not just believe my friend, because... people lie. People do shit stuff, and then, you know, that can happen. SQC and Trainwrecks had heated discussion with OTK members in 5+ hour Discord call. Jesus, this gambling thing is fucking wild, dude. When did this kick off, though? Can I just quickly ask? Because I am on board with the whole drama thing that happened because of Adriana, right? So I'm on board with that, and I'm here for this. But it seems like I've missed the start of the drama thing. Because it feels like this gambling thing have been building for a while. They lie because they don't want the truth to come out about them. Dude, I would argue the best way to handle things like this is to just be honest about it. Like, if you did something and someone makes an accusation and they're like, oh my god, you did this, and you absolutely did it. The absolute best way to deal with it is to just be like, yep, I did. I'm sorry. I did do it. I was fucking drunk, or whatever the case may be. I'm sorry. I have no... Oh, actually, you should just fucking own it. Just be like, yeah, what am I supposed to do? Right? It happened. All I can do is say I'm sorry. That's it. I have no excuse for what I did. I feel like if you handle it that way, there's probably going to be so... Like, if Slick literally came out when all of this shit happened, and he was just like, yeah, guys, I was drunk. You know, her tits looked really nice. And I just wanted to feel him. You know? I feel like most people would be like, dude, you're a cunt. But, you know, at least you owned it. You apologized for it. It's all good. The problem always comes with the sneaky fucks that want to hide it, you know? They don't want anyone to find out. And the problem is, we live in the age of receipts, bro. Like, you can know that as soon as someone accuses you of something, they usually have fucking receipts for the stuff that you did. Like, they usually have receipts. So if you deny, that's when the receipts get out. That's when they sort of go, oh, what the fuck? Look at all the DMs here, bro. It's like, oh, shit. Now I have to apologize for lying on top of the fact that I'm an asshole. So it's best to just fucking own it. Just be like, yep, that's what I did. Oops.
You know, like how what's gonna happen next, right?
Wait.
Trying to figure out a way out of it, you know, like how what's gonna happen next, right? Because all.
Panic, sir. This is where I fucking draw the line, sir. That is too far. That is too fucking far. How can you say that? She has nice titties, bro. Like, look. They're nice. What do you want? Do you want her to be like 50% fucking tits? I would say that this girl has some fucking nice tits. Like, just because they're not big enough or whatever, doesn't matter. Like, as long as they're there, it doesn't fucking matter, does it?
These guys have big voices.
Disgusting,
they're all, like, pretty big streamers, right? You don't want to come out of the woodworks saying the wrong shit and damaging even more, because it's a heavy topic.
She is hot.
That was pretty fucking heavy. So we didn't want to, so we kind of, you know, went through the motions or whatever. Just, it's not a...
Dude, I don't want to be a cunt or a dickbag or anything here, but maybe it's just me, but I would say 60% of every single thing that XQC says completely over my fucking head. Yeah, 60% at least of all the words that comes out of his mouth is like fucking bang, straight over my head. I have no idea what that word means or if it's even a word, to be honest. I love XQC and I love fucking watching his shit. But after all this time and watching his content, still 60% of what the fuck XQC says is straight over my head. I don't understand half of the crap that comes out of his mouth. Age cap minimum? Jesus. Canada, I think. Or that hair dye has gone to excuses head. Jesus, Anna. The fucking gentle comedy there. You have to speak Papaga to understand him? Dude, I wonder if he's not just speaking too fast.
PR call. Bro, how do you not understand that the call was heated? There's a lot of arguments. There was some yelling and some pretty hardcore shit. Like, dude. It's not a PR call. We're against each other. You understand it? We were against each other. So, like quite literally. It was like it.
Yeah, but you guys are against each other right now as well. Quite literally. You guys are against each other right now. And I think you guys are winning. He's trying involved in some shit like this himself. He's saying some shit to a girl or something like that. I don't think so. Genuinely don't think so. Depends on when you say. So I don't know anything about trains sending shit to girls, but sending stuff has always been very weak to me. I remember during the Me Too movement or whatever as well, you know, the gaming Me Too movement, some girls came out with like legitimate shit that had happened to them. Like legitimate guys did some terrible fucking shit to them. And then other girls came out with like, oh my God, the guy said he's going to touch my pussy in DMs. And then he asked if I would suck his dick in DMs. And I'm just like, dude, that shit's based. Like the guy knew that he wanted to suck her tits and he really wanted her to suck his dick. And he fucking said that on chat. She said no. And he just sort of went his fucking merry way. You know, it's a text message or a DM these days, right? Because we no longer send text messages. That's so old school. We DM each other now. I don't see that as the same thing. Like, I don't. I feel like there is a difference and those things should not really be spoken about in the same vein. If you're just flirting with a girl or being like seriously naughty over text, is that basis for being cancelled? I don't fucking think so. If that is, every single fucking person in this chat is most likely gonna be cancelled at some point because you are a fucking liar if you sit here and tell me that you've never had a naughty conversation with someone on text. You're a fucking liar. Lorminius, share it, please. I'm a good boy. Sebi, I'm sure you are. Like, whenever your girlfriend tells you, good boy, right? You are a good boy. I'm married. That is as cancelled as you can get. True. If you're married, you're probably not having sex. Because you can already fuck at home. Plus, do married couples actually send each other naughty shit on like, text? CDJ, you're a bunch of degenerate cunts. What are you talking about, choir boys? No. I mean, everyone fucking does that shit, bro. Everyone does that. Everyone has had some kind of sexting escapade that, you know, you feel fucking horrible about now. Everyone has those moments where you think back, you go, oh my God, I really hope that girl didn't keep logs because that was disgusting shit. It fucking happens, right? It's just life. It's life. There's nothing to be ashamed of. Even though you're gonna feel ashamed when it comes out, but I don't feel like texting is a bad thing. Plus, Alinity is hot as fuck. So, I can see why Train would have done that. I still want to see the fucking receipts of that. Do you have the links for that shit? Jurgen, how you doing, brother? Tasty, how you doing? Or me, the fact that you two are working at home means you don't have to send each other shit. You can literally just turn around, pull your pants down and say, dick pic, right? You don't even have to take a picture of that shit. Found this, I better remember it, so I don't know how much of this is true. Alinity leaks Trainwreck TV messages amid sexual harassment allegations. Okay, let's see here. Alinity recently accused Trainwreck of saying that he would rape her in her Twitch chat. Stating, I think if a person tells you that they're going to rape you, that's not cool. I don't think I would ever want to be alone with that guy. I'm terrified of him, honestly. Her fellow Twitch streamer denied all the claims and revealed that he is seeking legal action against Alinity, saying, my attorney is confident that things will go my way. Alinity then took to Twitter to say that she was wrong about where Trainwreck had threatened her before, doubling down on the accusations of sexual harassment and leaking some messages that he appears to have sent to her in 2016. I was mistaken exactly where some of the threats happened, she said. It's been a cycle of him sexually harassing me saying no, him getting angry and threatening me at events or in text. Then later him wanting to talk it out only to make sexual remarks or get in my face again. Are you going to TwitchCon? Bring extra panties, you'll need them. Okay. Sexual harassment? I don't know. I would say no, probably. Especially considering this is literally, there could be so many more conversation things happening somewhere else, right? And you're right, I cropped out my response on purpose. Hey, going to TwitchCon, bring expansion, you need them. Do you have Snapchat? Okay, so she's still... Where's the fucking response? I cropped out my response on purpose. Okay, but why? Also, vile behavior sounds sexually... Dude, how is that repulsive? The joke is that there was no response. Dude, I'm pretty sure there was one. I'm pretty sure there was. People act like this is the only way to communicate with one another. Like, she could have sent him a response on literally any other fucking platform if she really wanted to, right? And I still don't see anything wrong with this. I don't. I'm sorry. Bring extra panties, you'll need them. Could just as easily be a fucking joke, right? It could just be a joke. Now, just because you didn't find something funny doesn't mean it wasn't a fucking joke. So, no, I don't necessarily think about that. I don't think that this is so bad. If there's more to the story, I'd love to fucking see it, but I don't necessarily think that's a bad thing. Don't know what happened. Don't really care. Hope they sort it out. Dude, this shit isn't getting sorted out. What the fuck are you talking about? This is like the worst thing that could ever have happened to Twitch, and I am here for all of it. Like, I am going to farm the crap out of it because it makes me super happy. It's funny as fuck, this shit.
so I can actually find out more details. Because I don't know anything about what's going on. I guess pandering is a block term, but that's what I felt. I'm sorry to bring you, but it hurt my feelings, and that's what I was saying. Okay, it's understandable, but I hope you understand now that...
Dude, was she simping for a son? Yeah, I agree. You're hot. Hi, bestie. Hi, merch. Oh my god, I used to watch the girl on YouTube. I have ads. Dude, she was simping for a son. Easy.
Once again, I don't know about this particular instance.
Freya, but this is why we're here. This is why we're here. Because we're watching, right? And on the sidelines, like all of us, we're sitting here and we can see the cliff. So we're watching all of them fighting, and it's like fucking fighting and punching and biting each other's dicks off, and everyone's like fucking screaming at each other and spitting in each other's faces and headbutting each other. And we are sitting here and we see the cliff, and we can see that they're going towards the cliff. And rather than be like, hey guys, there's a fucking cliff, watch out, we're just sort of sitting here going, that's it, right? That's why I'm here. I'm just fucking waiting for this shit to go down and then watch them fall and commentate on that shit too. Say, oh my god, there they go. They just went over the fucking cliff, bro. Look at them all committing career suicide. More viewers. Let's go. The thing with these beard like Gandalf, it has come the great shitstorm of our age. It's like watching a massive train wreck slowly going over a giant cliff. Exactly. And it is gorgeous. It's what it is. Catch myself for yourself. Exactly, bro. Like, hey, if these guys take each other over the cliff, more viewers on Twitch looking for a home, bro. We got to start grinding. It's like the final battle of Avengers Endgame. Dude, this shit is just fucking crazy to me. I love this. Hassan openly says Destiny's idea is good. Wait, what?
For like the Christmas week of December, if they still don't ban gambling by then, we get a group of large streamers to go on strike and to not stream that whole week.
Oh, get the fuck! Oh my god, these fucking Twitch streamer cunts, dude. Oh my fuck. Okay, so here's the thing. Do you think Twitch loses or makes money through big streamers not streaming for a week? What do you think? What do you think is more likely? Twitch makes money. Why? Because the streamers that have just taken a fucking stand or whatever on streaming, but their viewers are still subbing. They're still giving money because, oh my god, you're so brave. You're taking a stand for the platform. These streamers are going on a fucking week free holiday, right? While also pretending to do something good for the people and whatever. And Twitch is going, wait, we're getting paid and we don't have to host these fucks? Yeah, baby, right? So Amazon can be all woke and shit and be like, yeah, we stand with the streamers against gambling or whatever. And then people are like, but wait, you guys could just ban gambling. And they're like, oh, no, we just stand with the streamers against gambling and whatever, you know? Dude, it's so fucking stupid. What ad revenue? No streamer plays ads, bro. Fuck ads. Moral of the story, keep your nose clean and mind your own business to some extent. Or get involved, you know? Sometimes a bit of fucking drama is a good thing. Yeah, I mean, not really, because there are a lot of people that sort of exclusively watch just one stream, right? Or one or two streamers. Even I'm not that big of a streamer, but I know there's people in my community that only watch my streams. I even have people that have come from fucking YouTube, and I am the only person that they have ever watched on Twitch. So that does happen. And for big streamers like the XQC or Pokemon or whatever, yeah, they probably have a fuck ton of those viewers. Another 800% increased value. This is true, Digit. Very fucking true. all the new ones will just go to VTuber streams. That's actually not the case. Most people don't just jump over.
That would really, yeah, that would really fuck up.
Collective action. That's crazy.
Yes, we're unionizing, brother.
That's I love
would
that.
You do it? Would you do it?
Yes,
of course he would. It's free fucking money, a holiday, plus he gets to pretend to be a communist or whatever, right? But also he's gonna use all that capitalist money to buy himself some stuff. Right? Because that's what communists do in communist fucking countries, bro. Just go look at Russia in like the 70s and 80s. Like those people were living at large, bro. When they weren't fucking starving, of course. They were living at really large with all their, I don't know, private homes of $3 million fucking dollars in the middle of Los Angeles in like one of the fucking most expensive places in the world. It's like, dude, shut the fuck up. Of course you would do it. And you would pretend like you're doing it for the people. He's a socialist. He'll get a chance to do his thing. Dude, he's not a socialist. He's a champagne socialist. He is basically a capitalist when no one is watching. That's what Hassan is. And the problem is his viewers are too fucking stupid to notice that. Like, they think he is this far left fucking Andy that believes, like, they believe him to be a warrior of the cause. Like, they believe it. They believe that when the revolution comes, Hassan is going to grab his fucking AK-47 and he's going to march down and face the capitalists head on. You want to know the truth? The first fucking bullet goes, Hassan is on a plane and he's fucking out of there. The first bullet. Hassan is on a plane and he's out of there. He will leave you to fight that fucking war on your own because he's not a true believer. He is a guy that saw a gap in the market because the left people on this fucking platform are too fucking stupid to realize that they're being lied to. Don't get me wrong. The right is just as fucking stupid because they listen to a bunch of people as well that is just selling them a whole bunch of fucking emptiness. But the left takes it to another fucking level with all of their fucking people that they support.
Of course.
I did
it in a way less organized capacity in the past.
Oh, actually,
for
it was
smaller
Destiny's idea, but Devin pitched it.
No, I think it's a great idea.
Yeah. Oh, never mind. I'll just shut the fuck up about this shit. I'm living with Austin, Texas streamers. Whoa. Dude, this is getting spicy.
Everyone in Texas runs their fucking mouths. I have never been around a group of people that talk more shit. Like, this is it's worse than high school. It's worse than high school.
Of course it is.
Like, everybody talks here. Everybody.
Yep. Dude, it's because they believe themselves to be celebrities. Like, they think they're celebrities. Why exactly is looking at Destiny, the streamer, a no-go, Mike? Because he got deleted on Twitch. Twitch thought he was transphobic or whatever. And Twitch was like, no, you get the fuck out of here. Even though I would say Destiny is probably the least transphobic person I've ever fucking met. But yeah, Twitch thought he was, and so he got fucking deleted, which means no one's allowed to show anything of his. You're not even allowed to fucking talk to him. Yeah, you can't watch any of their content. You can't talk to them. You can't get them into a Discord call to sort of hang out, talk about stuff. They are not allowed on Twitch in any fucking capacity. Now, I think there are people that sort of push the boundaries of that. So some of your big streamers will obviously watch Destiny clips probably. And they know they won't get banned because when is the last time you've ever seen a big streamer get banned? Have the high school experience in high school, so they are having to learn these lessons now. Are they even learning the lessons though? I never understood that rule. Assuming you are not showing the content the person in question got banned for. Dude, it's Twitch. No one understands fucking anything that Twitch does. Like, no one fucking understands half of the shit. Twitch doesn't even know what the fuck they're doing. So don't ask questions that we can't answer, man. says she messed up by not coming out with the story herself and doing what Ms. Maya said.
Didn't think that something like this would happen, but I'm not necessarily upset about it, because of just, it's been a year, over a year, so it was like June 7th, I think, that I came out with the Twit Longer. It's been over a year since I came out with that Twit Longer, and over a year since I've faced the consequences of doing what I thought was the right thing to do, and doing what Ms. Kiff and Maya asked me to do. Because the one misconception that, hi Bingo, I see you in the chat. The one misconception, hi Kinsey. Kinsey knows.
Dude, this is
thank you, Harry, for the sub.
the big issue is this girl was really young. I think she was like I googled her. I think she's like 21 or 22. She's like really young. When all of this shit happened, she was like 20. And if there's anyone, I don't think we have young people in the stream, but if there is someone that's really young and you're starting out your Twitch or whatever career, here's some advice for you. Do not, and I fucking mean this, do not listen to people who are in positions that can lose things when they give you advice. So whenever someone gives you advice and they are in a position where that advice is directly to defend themselves for some or other reason, do not listen to them, because they're never going to give you advice for you. Their advice is always going to be for them. And this was her problem. She was young. She really didn't want to. And look, I'm going to be honest with you. I would love to be part of the Miska fucking OTK crowd. There's no better way of going big than being in a crowd with like fucking super famous streamers. Like, overnight, you'll have 20, 30, 40,000 viewers. Your career is fucking made. This girl happened to get that in with the Miskiv crowd. And she was on her way to probably blowing the fuck up and being a big goal streamer. So when Miskiv and Maya told her what to say and promised her that she was going to be a part of the group and they're still going to invite her, she's not going to, she's not going to experience any backlash, she believed them because she didn't want to lose what she thought was her big break. She ended up losing what she thought was her big break anyways. Plus, they managed to get her to spin a story that would help their friend. It is kind of, I'm going to be honest with you. If it's true, and I should preface it by saying if it is true, because we still don't really know. There's not been any real receipts of what exactly Miskiv and Maya told her. But if it's true that Miskiv and Maya did actually tell her to say what she said, I actually feel like Miskiv and Maya are worse than Slick. Because Crazy Slick did a fucked up thing. He touched the girl's breasts and pretended to check for her heartbeat, right? But Miskiv and Maya actively dissuaded a girl from being honest about what happened to her, potentially opening other girls up to similar behaviors. Because the truth is that most guys that do things like this don't just do it once. Right? And again, Vanexer, like I said, if it turns out that it's true. So if it turns out that Miskiv and Maya knew about all this shit and they hid it, I actually feel like they are worse than the Slick guy. Because the Slick guy clearly has a fucking problem. The problem is that he's got a dick and balls. We should cut that shit off because it's clearly bothering him. Miskiv and Maya are enabling him. Right? They're making it possible for him to get away with this shit. The DMs Crazy Slick was sending to hot girls. Larminius, share. Let us see that shit. I haven't seen all of them. No. LSF? Where in LSF though? Because we're deep in bro. We are fucking deep into this bitch. Is it this one? If XQC says it was forced to choose between Adept and family, Adept's reaction to XQC leaking their breakup. Oh shit. Wait, what? Dude, is this where this drama started? Did this start with XQC outing his own fucking ex-girlfriend? What the fuck? This shit is too well, man. Like, holy shit. Cutie Cinderella on calling XQC a misogynist. Oh, get the fuck out with that bullshit, man. Yeah, he's a misogynist. Why is that always like the go-to fucking line? And why is Reddit broken? Wait, is this actually from Crazy Slake? Oh, we did actually see this. I thought this was a joke. Dude, I genuinely thought this was a joke. Dude, I'm pretty convinced that the word I'm pretty convinced that the word misogynist means very little, if anything, anymore. Because anytime a guy does anything, he's a fucking misogynist, even if what he did isn't really misogyny. Like, he wasn't a misogynist. He was maybe a dickbag, but that just because you're a dick doesn't mean you're a fucking misogynist. Like, Jesus. I genuinely thought this was a fucking joke. Ugh. There's a Kill All Men podcast made by women. No one cares. Yeah, but do a podcast about Kill All Women? Ah, fuck. Oh, bro. You would be famous for all the fucking wrong reasons. Yeah, it's fine to shit on men. But as Bill Burr said, there are no feminists in a fucking fire, bro. Like, everyone wants to be a feminist. Everyone wants to be about how bad men are. Everyone wants to be about how men can fucking suck a dick and die. But let there be a fire? Then all those feminists are fucking quiet, bro. While they scream for the men to fucking save them. So, yeah, shut the fuck up, man. I don't give a fuck about that shit. Okay, so we've seen that. I thought that was a joke. I didn't even fucking know that that was real. Sir enters the line of fire. Dude, this guy should not be part. Like, this guy's a fucking joke. Really? Ah, fucking deleted. Bro, why are these people deleting their clips, man? Everyone is so fucking scared. Fire Moses Spider is enough. Okay. Dude, all of these clips are just gone.
Then we were like, yeah, we get it. You know, there wasn't like need of a big conversation or a big argument. We did not argue any of this shit. It was like, yeah, okay. You know, that's just...
Yeah, of course he's only saying nice things about me to fucking manipulate everyone. Like, I get that. This is actual cringe. I don't know why he feels like he needs to announce things. I asked him to give me a moment of privacy so that y'all didn't do exactly what the fuck all of you are doing right now. And he decided to go against all my wishes and do whatever the fuck he wanted to do whenever the fuck he wanted to do it, so.
Based.
What's new, I guess? It wasn't on purpose, he accidentally leaked. Do you think it fucking matters?
Yeah, I would say it fucking matters. It wasn't on purpose. You accidentally leaked. Dude, of course that matters. Like, what are you saying? The difference between that is like life in prison or maybe 5 years and the opportunity of parole after 2. If you accidentally shot someone, you're not going to get charged with murder in the first degree. It was by accident. If you shoot someone because you fucking planned it, that's like life in prison. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? Do you think that matters? Of course it matters. Like, Obviously, it matters. Like, one is a mistake, the other one is on purpose. There's a very real difference. Now, true, right? If a girl asks you, hey, could you give me a couple of, like, weeks or so to just sort myself out, you know, the breakup's going to be hard, then you try your best to give them that, right? You try your best to not be a dick and not leak that shit. But if it happens by accident, even though I'm not entirely sure how this happened even, but if it's by accident, it's fucking by accident. What are you supposed to do? Dude, right now, it's just he said, she said bullshit, but Joss. That's what makes it fun. That's what makes it fun, bro. Like, look, scandals is only fun when no one actually knows what the fuck is going on. The second we know the truth, it's over. Right? You know, thanks for playing. Yeah, cool. You know, no one cares anymore. We're here for the drama, bro. We need to not know so that we can fucking speculate on this shit. This is like soap TV. Twitch really has turned into, you know, Days of Our Lives or the other soap. There used to be two. One was Days of Our Lives. What was the other one called? Like, Jesus, these are old school shit. Anyway, there's another fucking soap opera that had the same shit, like drama all the fucking time. I've never watched General Hospital.
He fucking threatened it and held it over my head for fucking weeks when I was.
All right, this wasn't juicy. Fuck. Sunset Beach, Bold and the Beautiful. That's the one. That's the one, Sebi. Right there. Right there. No, Seventh Heaven does not count. Ovain, Seventh Heaven was a good soap opera. Why? Because it introduced the world to, what's her name? Jessica Biel, I think she was called. And dude, the world is a better place with Jessica Biel in it. I think XQC and Train have a backlog of drama to deflect against Gamba anytime it comes up. Dude, yeah. I mean, as I told Stream earlier, if you ever want to pick a fight, do not pick a fight with fucking Trainwreck. The dude seems to be bulletproof. So many people have gone after Trainwreck and none of it has ever stuck. None of it works out. Whenever someone tries to go after Trainwreck, he fucking demolishes them. So whatever you have up your, whatever ace you have up your sleeve, whatever thing you think you have on Train, just fucking let it go, right? Just let it go. Pretend like you didn't see shit, and protect yourself, I guess, because it is never gonna play out well for you. The dude is untouchable. If there is such a thing as a godfather, Trainwreck is the fucking godfather, bro. Raza, bro. Instead of as the world turns, is as the Twitch turns. Truth. Oh my god, here's more drama. Dude. Oh my god, the drama just doesn't fucking stop. Ugh! I hate the fact that everything fucking gets removed in this bitch. SUC calls our son a snake. Wait, really? The moderators removed this shit, but I should be able to get the content link on this, right? The content link should still work. Yeah. Okay. Fuck. Okay, so she deleted her fucking clip as well. Dude, I'm getting sick and tired of all these people deleting clips.
Get it. I don't get it. Okay. Unless this is a somewhat of a fever dream, okay? This is to be the biggest amount of projection.
Dude, Ludwig is saying this shit to her son, of all people? Like, bro, the fucking father of fake friendships, vertical friendships, and relationships as he calls it, is sitting right there reading this fucking message. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm not saying that XQC doesn't do the same thing. I don't know XQC, but her son, dude, many people don't know this, so let me fucking lay it out for you. Do you want to know how her son started? Her son started as a viewer in Destiny's fucking streams. He worked his way up in Destiny streams to ultimately debating and fucking chatting and hanging out with Destiny. Destiny then gave him a fucking platform. He started his career on the back of that platform that Destiny gave him. And then when he finally outgrew Destiny, when he started to become friends with some of the bigger streamers, and Destiny was starting to lose viewers as a result of all the fucking content creators that Destiny created, Hassan fucking wrote him off. Hassan won't even talk to Destiny. He won't even say his fucking name now, unless it's to fucking call him out. Like, and Hassan has done this with many other fucking streamers, and he's gonna do it with more fucking streamers, because Hassan doesn't make friendships. He doesn't make friends. He has contacts. It's all about business for him. The dude is just climbing the fucking social ladder. That's it. That's the end of the fucking line. And to hear a guy like Ludwig saying this about, like, to Hassan about XQC, it's wild, dude. It's like, oh my god, the pot calling the kettle fucking black. Wow. Fucking nice. Rosado, how you doing, bro? Trickstar, his Twitch career started with Destiny. Doesn't matter what the fuck he did on Young Turks. His Twitch career started with Destiny. I even have, like, I watched Destiny years of fucking ago. Right at the fucking start, almost. And Hassan used to be one of the people that would oftentimes fucking debate Destiny and shit on Twitch. Know any of these streamers? Or yeah, sometimes that's not a fucking bad thing.
And self-jerking projection I have ever seen in my life. I don't think I have ever come across a piece of media that has this much condensed. I don't get it.
Fucking based, bro.
Okay.
Fucking based. I genuinely just... I don't know, bro. It seems like so many fucking streamers are completely blind to their own... Like, to the impression that they make on other people. Like, they are completely incapable of doing any sort of introspection. Like, it's just all... Like, everything is over their head. It's just completely... Vanexer, I fucking love Destiny streams, but mainly because he speaks about stuff that I care about. And also, I disagree with about 60 to 70% of all things that Destiny says, so they're really fun streams for me to sit and listen to. When was this posted? On the 17th. Oh, this is long ago. I don't care about that anymore.
XQC creates vertical relationships and...
Oh, we just watched this. Fuck it. Hassan didn't even have anything to do with this except for being scammed and calling out Gamba. Just, I mean, I feel like Hassan kind of made himself part of this because he kept molding over people in his chat, sort of fucking stun locking him, right? Because, to be fair, I've watched a couple of Hassan's streams, and almost every single stream of Hassan is him getting stun locked into different conversations by viewers that just pops off. You know, so some viewer will say something really fucking stupid, and Hassan will just get stun locked for like 30 minutes or 2 hours in that conversation. Incapable of realizing that, fuck it, doesn't matter. I have the same problem though, so I can't really blame him. It's something that I've told myself a long time ago I need to get better at. There's sometimes just conversations that you have to move the fuck on with. Like, if someone keeps saying something that triggers you, you should just wash your hands of that person and just move on. Because there's nothing worse for Twitch chat to sit there and watch a streamer have a conversation or a debate with one viewer, and the whole of Twitch chat is sort of getting annoyed at this one fucking viewer that just will not see the fucking light. That shit can get super annoying. Destiny defended Hassan on this one, which was funny. Molding a chat gets old. Yeah, but sometimes chat does kind of deserve it, though. Like, there are times where chat is just being absolutely retarded. And you just kind of have to call out your chat, because if you don't, who the fuck else will? Mo, don't you fucking Pikachu face me. Don't you fucking Pikachu face me. You know exactly what I'm talking about, asshole. Jesus. Fucking hell. I love when I call out chat and like half the fucking morons in chat's like, what? What are you talking about? Like, us? Me? Like, no way, bro. What are you talking about? Like, I'm like the coolest guy here. Like, Jesus. He just Pikachu faces everywhere. Fuck me. SQC, he has no skeletons in the closet. Wait, what? It's a wild claim.
Guys, I'm not afraid of anything. I'm not kidding it. I'm not afraid of any leaks. I don't have skeletons in my closet, man. When will people understand this?
You're in for a treat. Link.
Yeah, because I'm not a shitty person.
Guys, since we're dealing with all these leaks and I want to get out in front of it, so I feel like I have to get this off my chest so that I can too say that I have no skeletons in my closet. I kind of watch anal porn on Pornhub, right? It's a thing for me. Can't help it. I'm told that it is something that they can't cure. Just wanted you guys to know in case someone comes out and says they've got like dirt on me, that you guys know, and you know, it's out in the open now, right? Silence, hey, you know. Twitch can be the dumbest thing. Dude, but it's what makes Twitch so fucking funny. It's that one person can pull an entire chat into complete degeneracy. And I'm always fucking here for that. Tell us the truth. Why no hair? We got our aim on you. It's kind of vanilla. Wow, dude. I'm kind of insulted. So you guys, anal porn? Of course. Is there anything better? Was your butt sore off? Jesus. Holy shit.
So Miss said, yeah, but I'm not a shitty person. Listen, man. Listen.
It's not about being a shitty person, though.
What you realize in life, okay, is that you don't have to be a good person for a lot of things, for a lot of big reasons, okay? Okay, let me explain this. Let me explain this. This is a fantastic concept that you're gonna understand growing up, that I learned very early, okay? People think that, oh, I need to be a good person because I'm gonna get a lot of cover points, I'm gonna get a lot of cookie points on the internet, I'm gonna look good. That's not really why. It's good to be good, but that's not why I do it, okay?
He said X if you have a problem, mean Felix.
I am a decent person. It's like, that's as good as I'll get, okay? Because
I don't even know if I'm a decent person. I'm a bit of a cunt, I would say. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, I would definitely not call myself decent. I'm a bit of a fucking asshole. Conspiracy theory, this is all a work to get eyes on everyone involved in OTK. I don't know about that, because this is sort of, this is the kind of, I know there's that whole thing of there's no such thing as bad publicity, but that's not entirely true. Because there are certain types of publicity that you really don't want, especially if you're like an esports organization or anything to that regard. So I don't know if you guys saw, like 2 or 3 days ago, there was the whole Twitter drama with Carlos from G2, the owner of G2, that partied with Andrew Tate, and he got fucking cancelled. Again, that's the sort of thing that you really don't need, because that's the kind of thing that can very quickly blow into your org, and once you start losing fans there, you are kind of fucked. And it's a bit of a gamble. It can pay off. It's not that there's no, I mean, there's a shit ton of conservative people that love Andrew Tate that probably watches esports as well, that will most likely now start watching G2 because, fuck, you know, G2 likes Andrew Tate. But it's a gamble because you are going to lose a lot of your left-wing viewers, and it's not necessarily guaranteed that you're gonna gain a lot of right-wing viewers. This time, so this specific event, there are no winners. Unless, of course, you bank on a great many fucking rapists and sexual harassers joining your org's viewership numbers, right? Because that's sort of the only upside here. If you're gonna lose a lot of fans and followers, and the only people that you might gain are those people that also want to touch people's boobies while they're sleeping, which, you know, might not necessarily be the premier audience to pull. skinhead remarks have there been so far? No, we haven't had any skinhead remarks, at least. He's a creep scammer that does not need a platform to speak for him. Who? You're talking about Andrew Tate. Right, EU, so Miskiff is pretty directly implicated so far. Yeah, the Artesian Bulls, but the Artesian Bulls wasn't really anyone's fault. That shit just fucking happened, right? There's not much that you can do there. Listen to Tate in full? I have never listened to Tate in full. I've heard some of his videos, and I've watched some of the clips about Andrew Tate. And the only problem I have with Andrew Tate is that I wish conservative kids would have better role models. I don't necessarily give a fuck about what he has to say, and I don't know. I just don't think he's a good person to look up to, because I think he's a fucking scammer. To be honest with you, I do think that he saw a gap in the market. He saw that there aren't many people talking to right-wing issues, and there aren't many people talking to conservative issues, and he sort of decided to fill that fucking hole. Which means that a lot of young people that are conservative are going to listen to him, because who else are they supposed to fucking listen to? And I don't necessarily think he's evil or whatever, not from what I've heard at least, but I still think there are better people out there. 5-hour pocket where Tate goes into detail about everything. With his toxicity and how he's hustlers is just a reason to scam, and that he never talks about it. I haven't watched any of Tate videos. I heard of the thing, but I hold no judgment because I've never watched these videos, nor do I have any interest. He knew that Hassan would virtue signal and give him a platform. Omi who? Dude, gurus is just, it's fucking horrible, man. There are so many gurus nowadays, though. Olgrim, thanks, dude. Really appreciate that. The only thing of his I saw in full was his apology video on Destiny's YouTube. He's not great, but not as bad as everyone thinks he is. No, I do think there's a lot of lies that sort of circle the drain around Andrew Tate, but that's just the day and age, right? Any person that isn't absolutely to the fucking left is labeled as some kind of misogynist or racist or Nazi or whatever the fucking case might be, right? Even if they're not. Even Destiny. I heard a girl the other day calling Destiny a fucking racist, and I was like, Jesus. Destiny? Like, the dude's to the left. Like, like he is very far from being anywhere near the conservative movement. But anyways, you know, it is what it is. So everyone will get labeled that way. I still don't like him. I think there are better people out there that young people could be listening to that isn't just bragging about the amount of money that they have, you know, whilst also basically just hustling. Well, fine, I absolutely agree with you, bro. I think I wouldn't hang around Tate much in real life, but it's weird that every social media and banks canceled him. Dude, it's wild that you can get canceled in life. Your entire life can get fucking canceled, bro. That shit is wild to me. I don't despise anyone. I don't really give a fuck. I think anyone has the right to say whatever the fuck they want, right? I'm not here to judge. It's not my job. Nor do I want that fucking job. Because I don't necessarily know what the truth is, and I shouldn't be the decider of truth. I think that would be fucking super dangerous. So I don't hate anyone. I'm worried about the next step for my kids. Cancelled because you don't like politicians? Dude, I hate politicians. So what about me? Am I getting cancelled? Because there's not a single politician that I fucking like. In fact, I would declare it a national holiday if all politicians died tomorrow. Like, if there was just a giant thing that happened and all politicians died tomorrow, I would say world holiday. Like, everyone in the world gets a public holiday for this day. Like, fuck it, a week off, bro. Like, everyone gets a week to just fucking, you know, jerk off or some shit. Because the world is saved. The politicians are dead. Cancel culture is bullshit. It's not an actual thing. It's a buzz term and nothing more. Mike, I don't agree with that at all. Cancel culture, how can you say cancel culture is bullshit? Like, to what extent? We need Robot to clean up our political system like you did in Terra? No, cancel culture is absolutely real and it happens on both sides. Both the left and the right fucking do this shit. What's being cancelled? Dude, anyone that says anything that people don't agree with can get cancelled almost fucking immediately. Right? And what do you mean what's getting cancelled? So you have people going after people's jobs, after people's sponsorships, after people's livelihoods for saying the wrong thing. They can lose everything. Like, overnight, you can find yourself completely fucking ruined. Okay, you should be on Twitter a bit more, Mike, if you haven't seen this before. But this has legit happened before, where someone will tweet him, and we're talking about people that they're not even in the limelight. They're not famous. They're just a random person that tweeted something. And someone will get a hold of that tweet, tag their business or their place that they work in that tweet, and be like, oh, you're really going to have someone like this work for you? And then that person's going to lose their job, because any company is going to look at them and be like, oh my God, we don't need this PR. Fuck it, right? We're just not going to get anywhere near this. We're just going to fire the guy and be done with it. So, no, cancel culture is very real. It happens all the time. Both the left and the right do it. The difference is just why they do it. The left does it for anyone that they don't agree with. The right does it for anyone that they don't agree with. And both sides like to call the other out on it while pretending that they don't do it. It's a fucking clown show. But it's not. People completely misunderstand fucking cancel culture. Okay, listen, chat. That's not what cancel culture is. It's not that the platforms decide. Like, sometimes, in rare occasions, it will be the platform that goes, no, fuck you, nuke you. Most of the time, it's not that the platform doesn't want you saying the shit that you're saying. Most of the time, it's the platform that doesn't want to deal with not taking action. So what ends up happening is a lot of people report someone for being quote unquote sexist, right? Even though they weren't sexist, what they said was just absolutely normal. No one really should have a problem with it, except of course if you're a fucking brain dead monkey. But they said it. These people are now reporting it to Twitter, making a big fucking stink. And then Twitter goes, dude, we really don't want to fucking deal with this. So just ban the guy. Just fucking nuke his account. Get him off the platform so we don't have to deal with the outrage and the outcry if we don't take action. So more often than not, it is corporations not wanting to deal with the consequences of not taking action. Whether they agree with the action or not doesn't really matter. It doesn't really factor into it. Of course, there are outlier moments where corporations will absolutely take action because it doesn't align with their values that they want to push. But that is actually rather rare. Most of the time, it is corporations just not wanting to be caught in the crossfire. Complaining they're getting cancelled? Aren't getting cancelled though? Mike, I'm trying to think now, but there's a very real example. Ah, we can actually fuck. Most people claim they're... Okay, so Steven Crowder. Do you know who that is? All right, so Steven Crowder, regardless of what people think of him, I don't like his show. I don't like his content very much. I don't have a problem with what he says. I just don't really like him as a... I don't care for the content that he makes. He's been banned or suspended rather by YouTube so many fucking times. Now, YouTube can't really ban him because he is the largest fucking conservative podcast host in the world. So YouTube can't just ban him. They know they will lose a fuck ton of viewers if they do. So what YouTube does is they suspend his account, and he has inside people that told him this. They suspend his account to sort of force him to start playing by the rules. Now, anyone that's smaller than Steven Crowder will just get outright banned if they say things that YouTube doesn't like. That is cancel culture. That is quite literally what it means to be cancelled. Because a corporation is trying to decide what you're allowed to say and what you're not allowed to say. That's cancel culture. Whether you want to believe it or not doesn't really matter. That is what it is. Anyways, fuck it. Didn't Johnny Depp almost get cancelled? Johnny Depp is another good example of someone that got fucking cancelled for a lie. Like, Amber Heard fucking lied about Johnny Depp, and he got his entire career fucking sidelined because of that lie. And he didn't even do shit, right? He didn't do anything. He had to go to fucking court in order to get his career back. Like, cancel culture isn't real. Fuck. If there's anything that's real, it's cancel culture. Dude, I really want to watch the Destiny clips. Fuck my life. Not allowed to watch Destiny clips. God damn it. That they're cutting Amber Heard. Yeah, Growfile, they kind of decided, fuck it. She's not worth it. I mean, I don't blame them for it. She was shit in the first movie. Although, I would say, the first Aquaman was pretty shit anyways. So, it wouldn't have been that big of an issue for me. Oh yeah, the Kalthas voice actor was cancelled too. You had... Wait, what's this?
Here's my take, then I'm moving on. If you have an issue with someone, be specific about who that issue's with. Don't be vague and say... Better yet, let me be as specific as possible. X, if you have an issue with someone, bring it to that person specifically. Don't damn an entire org as a whole, or anybody associated with that org. It's cringe. One thing that I want to say, and no victim of anything involving sexual assault or sexual harassment should be afraid to speak out. As a sexual assault victim and rape victim myself, that is the furthest thing that I want from anybody. And it sucks what has happened.
Dude, the truth is, people are always going to be fucking... It's actually a little cringe when people say no sexual assault victim or rape victim should ever be afraid to speak out. Because I know people like to claim that the reason people are afraid is because of how no one believes them and everyone comes after them and, you know, this, that, or the other. But that's generally not what I fucking see. What I see is the exact fucking opposite of what everyone else says. Because what I see whenever people come out with sexual assault allegations or anything of that kind is that most people fucking believe them. Most people go, oh my God, what the fuck? Right? What the fuck just happened there? Like, most people believe them. The fear, in my mind, the fear, more often than not, and I'm not saying always, because there is always different scenarios, right? And there's definitely scenarios where people will blame the victim when the victim is actually a victim. So that definitely does happen. And it happens in all cases, but the majority of people do tend to believe the victim. The majority of people tend to believe the victim. The only people that don't believe the victim are usually the people that are hardcore fans of the accused. And that is almost always going to happen. But what's almost more, like, I think a bigger contributing factor is that it's fucking hard to come out about things like this. I've never been in that situation, but I put myself in that situation, like, mentally, and it would be fucking nerve-wracking if I thought to myself, you know what, I have to come out and I have to admit to, like, this horrible thing that happened to me. And I will be honest, and I don't give a fuck what anyone says, as a guy, I will probably never come out. Like, if something like this ever happened to me, I would probably never come out about that shit. Because to me, just the fact that it happened would be like, it would feel like a weakness on my end, right? Like, I was too weak to fucking stop this. And I know that isn't the case. That isn't actually true, because a lot of things can actually happen that isn't anything to do with you. It's not your fucking fault that this shit happened. So I know that it isn't, but that is what would weigh on my mind. And that's what would make it hard. I don't think what makes it hard is the people's reaction to it. What I do think makes it fucking hard is when people come out about this sort of shit on Twitter. It's like, look, if someone sexually assaulted you, the right way to deal with it is to go to the fucking cops, not Twitter. That's not where you're going to get your justice. You are going to get your justice at the fucking police station, where the person that did that shit can be arrested. But that's not what we have these days. Everyone runs to fucking Twitter and then sort of goes, oh my God, why is all these people against me? I don't know, maybe because you decided to wash your fucking dirty laundry in public. You should have gone to the fucking cops. And then if the cops didn't want to do anything, then maybe you could go to Twitter to at least get some justice. The problem is that most people go to Twitter, first fucking option, go to Twitter, and then claim that the police don't do anything anyways. It's like, bro, what the fuck do you want them to do? You never went to them. You went to Twitter. You went to the court of public opinion. Surprise, surprise, the court of public opinion swings both ways. It never just goes in your fucking direction. So don't be a cunt. Don't be a fucking moron. Go to the cops. Go and fucking report that shit and get that person off the fucking street. And then, of course, we should talk to our politicians because there needs to be some changes. Rapists should either get the death penalty or get their balls and dick cut off. I don't fucking care what you say. To me, rape is worse than murder. 100%. Rape is worse than murder. Reason? In murder, the person that you murdered is fucking gone. They don't have to deal with anything after that. I realize it's sad, and the people that they leave behind can fucking cry, but they're dead. They have nothing to fucking worry about. In rape, the person that you raped has to live with the shit that you fucking did for the rest of their lives. Whether it be male or female, doesn't matter. They have to live with that shit. You have stolen someone's life. So your life should be taken or your dick should be cut off. But we should definitely be much more serious with the fucking, with the punishments that we dish out when it comes to this shit. But the problem is that most people don't want the police involved. They just want to go fucking public with this crap. Buddy, how you doing, bro? Thanks for the follow. Really appreciate that, bro. How is murder worse? True. Rather be raped than murdered, to be honest. Dude, I don't think so. Because again, you're sitting here as a person that is alive, right? And you're looking at us being, I don't want to be murdered. But once you're murdered, it's over. It's done. You're not even going to know that that shit had happened to you, right? It's done. It's happened. With the rape, that's there forever. You're never getting away from that. You will always be the person that this thing had happened to. To me, that would be fucking horrible. Plus, just imagine yourself in that position being, and this for me, and again, I realize this is going to piss a lot of people off, but I don't even fucking care. If you're easily triggered, put your fucking fingers in your ears. To me, a girl getting raped is a hell of a lot worse than a guy getting raped. Purely because a girl getting raped, right? Girls are smaller, weaker, and a lot more fragile than guys. And you just imagine the fear that a girl like that, realizing that there's no way for her to fight back. There's no way for her to fucking stop this. Nothing she does will end this fucking nightmare. She just has to go through it. She just has to accept that this is her fucking nightmare. This is what's happening. There's nothing she can do. This is it. And before people go, dude, no, it's equally bad. Most guys that get raped by girls, and I know that's a thing, it's very rare, but it does happen, tends to be being drugged, being unconscious, mainly because, again, most girls can't go toe-to-toe with a guy, right? If a guy is fully conscious, the girl is getting knocked the fuck out before she can even fucking try. So most of the time, you'll be drugged to be unconscious. Something will happen that you're not going to be all there, right? When that shit happens to you. If you're raped by a guy, yes, that can be very traumatic. But I guess that's just my sort of upbringing, right? I feel a sense of protection, or like I have this protective nature when it comes to women. It's just ingrained in me. It's how I was brought up, right? So for me, it's something that I feel like my heart breaks when I think of that situation. You're initializing women too much, Irako? What do you mean, Vanexer? That's if you get sexually assaulted as a guy and you get mocked, isolated, or called lucky for it, like Brandon Fraser. Dude, I'm not suggesting that it's not horrible for guys too. I need you guys to fucking understand this. I need you to fucking understand. And it's not infantilizing. What are you talking about? I'm not turning them into infants. Dude, it's not infantilizing. If you put a guy... Dude... If you took the #1 female UFC star, right? #1 female UFC star, and you paired her up against the 500th ranked guy in the world, the guy would probably knock her out in fucking 2 minutes. If that long. He would probably fucking break her in like a minute. There's nothing infantilizing about it. It's basic fucking biology. The dude is stronger, faster, hits harder, can take more, bones are a lot denser. He's gonna fucking ruin her in like a minute. So it's nothing about infantilizing. It's not turning her into a child. It is just basic fucking fact here. Human nature is too nuanced to be able to accurately articulate, and so much of it is based on current Western societal norms and ideologies. I feel like if a woman commits sexual assault against a male, it's much more psychological form of assault. It can be. I mean, I think it varies. The thing is, I think a lot of people are sort of thinking that I'm suggesting that it's not bad when guys get raped, which is absolutely not what I fucking said. That's absolutely not what I said. It is bad when guys get raped. I just feel like it's worse for girls. And I said from the beginning, it's not empirically worse. Empirically, it's the same thing. But when I just go off of my emotion, the feeling that I get, the way that I think about these two things, it feels worse to me when it happens to a girl. Legally, and on all basic fucking empirical points and markers, it's the same thing. Right? It's 100% equal to each other. But one is just based on emotion. It's an emotional response to it, I guess. Vanexer, I told you already. I gave you my fucking answer. The majority of the time, this form of essay is not really about sexuality. It's about domination and humiliation. I agree that surviving sexual assault is much worse than murder. It can cause emotional wounds that never heal. True. Fucking true, of course, dude. Like, of course. It's just one of those things that bad people fucking do. But I will also say, and again, this is probably going to get me fucking a lot of hate. I realized that this girl is, like, super young, right? Adriana is super young. And I realized that she's going to make a lot of mistakes in her life. Yeah? That she's not going to get away from, because a lot of those mistakes we make as kids when you're young. I mean, I was a kid once. I was 19, I was 20, I was 21. And I got blind fucking drunk almost every night at a different bar. Couldn't fucking walk. Don't know how I got home. And I would just do that shit. Like, I didn't give a fuck, bro. I would drink and drive. I would do all manner of crappy shit. You're a kid. You're stupid, right? You're gonna do stupid things. That's just life. And looking back at it, I can't believe that I did that shit. But, you know, you have to grow up. You have to make your own fucking mistakes. That's just how it is. But this girl, and this is for all girls, if you're... you have to be more responsible. You cannot go to a party with a bunch of fucking random people and get blind drunk to the point that you pass out. And before people go, oh my god, dude, are you blaming the victim? No. Slick is absolutely a crazy fuck for the shit that he did. But if you want the freedom to go out and get sloshed, you have to accept the consequences that comes with it. There are always consequences for everything that we do. If you want freedom, if you want the freedom to go out and fuck, if you want the freedom to go out and get drunk, you have to accept the consequences that comes with that freedom. You don't go to a party where you don't know half the people. And I would say not just know their names, I would say you actually know them. If you don't know everyone at that party, perhaps getting blind drunk to the point that you pass out, not the best fucking idea. Because it's not all guys, absolutely not. Out of 100 guys, one guy is most likely a fucking rapist or some piece of shit, right? One guy. The problem is that you have to figure out who is the one guy, right? You have to hope that whoever the fuck you hang out with isn't that one guy. And sometimes it is the one guy that you manage to hang out with that also happens to be the fucking asshole that is going to rape you. If you get blind drunk, you've just made it so much easier for him to actually get you in a position where he can do that shit. So it's almost always better to just step away from it. And the same is true for guys. Just want to be very clear. The exact same thing is true for men everywhere. And before people go, no, it fucking isn't. Yes, it is. It's different though. The consequence is different. Guys don't go out and get raped nearly as often as girls do. But for guys, the consequences are things like fighting, getting hit over the head with a fucking bottle, getting smacked in the face with a baseball bat, or getting shot. These are things that you have to deal with as a guy that is almost always there. Every time you go out to go get drunk at a bar, you know that these things can happen. You have to take responsibility for yourself, and you have to accept these things can fucking go wrong. I have to be on the lookout for these things. I can't get too fucking drunk because I might get into a fight. I can't defend myself. I might fucking die. I have to be aware of these things. Some people aren't aware of it and they just go through the motions, get as drunk as they can, and wake up the next day with their fucking teeth knocked out, right? This happens. That's the price you pay for the freedom to go out and be fucking happy. You can't have both. You can't have all the freedom in the world to do whatever the fuck you want and also be absolutely safe while you do it. You live in the real world. It doesn't happen. It doesn't work that way. You either have the freedom to live your life the way that you want, or you have absolute safety. You cannot have both. And I realize in saying that I probably lost like 400 fucking viewers just off the back of that, right? Like just suddenly there's like 100 people going, fuck this guy, Jesus, how dare he say that? Move on from the grape stuff. I love you more, man. All bother. Thank you very much. I'd really appreciate that. I wish you had 400 viewers. Yeah, Saj. Like, why are you gonna call me out like that, Grofile? Like, fucking asshole. It's not someone else's job to look out for you. It's your job alone. Red's absolutely true. Absolutely fucking true. The true crime? What else am I supposed to put there? Give me something else to put there and I will. Then I'm in a paradise to do whatever the and should not happen. True. In worlds where there are a lot of bad folks waiting for the opportunity to do bad things, you have to be smart when you interact with the world. True. The problem is nowadays, most people want all of the freedom to be whoever the fuck they want to be, but they don't want to take any of the responsibility. 400 to start with. Why are you guys like this? Chat, just once in our fucking relationship, would I like you guys to support me in something that I say? Like when I say fuck and we just lost 400 viewers, you guys go, Saj, bro, you were so close to being famous. But no, I say fuck, we just lost 400 viewers, and chat goes, bro, you didn't have 400 viewers, you fucking small viewer Andy. Like, what the fuck you saying, asshole? Just shut the fuck up, Akalon, and just speak, right? Don't pretend to be a big streamer. We know you're just a small fucking Andy. Like, fuck you, chat. Can you guys not just be on my side once? It's just fucking once. I'd like to be appreciated in this fucking chat. All right? No open relationship, bro. No commitment, no support. Yeah, it feels fucking horrible being here. Jesus. No, guys, we were 27 when the rant started. People got so overprotected growing up. They believe that it is reality, but it isn't. They don't live in reality. Fucking true, right? True. If one leave now, 50% is gone. Jesus. Would have been more believable if you wouldn't have said 200 viewers. Yeah, true. All right. Fucking true, guys. Okay, you know what? Fine. We're small Andy streamers. There's nothing I can do about that. We'll just keep grinding, right? We'll just fucking keep grinding. Hopefully we'll get there. I mean, I don't know. I have to go, boys. Power's about to go out. I got about 3.5 hours, right? That's not bad. It's not bad. Ritz, you motherfucker. Thanks for the gifted sub. I really appreciate that. DJ Nation, thanks you. Thank you. I really appreciate you all. Thank you so much for coming out, guys. My power's about to go out, so I'm gonna go sleep because the power's gonna be out until 10:30. So I'll be sleeping because I'm going to go to the gym tomorrow again. I'll most likely be back tomorrow. We'll see how the power outages go because they keep changing the fucking stages on me. So I can't even tell you guys what my stages look like. They come and go. They do whatever the fuck they want. So yeah, we'll figure it out. I love you all. Thank you so much. Gaming Howard, we'll see. As soon as once the load shedding is gone, we can probably start thinking about, going back to shit like that. Spinning Crane, thanks for the follow. Really appreciate it. Welcome to the channel. Thank you. It's all gonna fucking depend on load shedding, right? Because load shedding right now means I can barely do anything. Dude, does Athene still fucking stream? Sorry. Since fucking when does Athene still stream? Almost has no viewers. Dude, I'm looking at his stream right now for the first time I think fucking in ever. And that's just wild to me. Athene is still a thing. Can you guys remember the days of Athene in any way, shape, or form? Is there anyone here that even knows who the fuck Athene is? Dude, Athene was like old school godlike WoW streamer, bro. Like, he was a WoW YouTuber, but he was like godlike. He was big before anyone out, before there were such a thing as big fucking content creators. This guy was huge. Everyone used to watch his shit. Yeah, he used to make PvP videos, Paladin videos. He was like a massive fucking pally in World of Warcraft. He was the shit, and then he just disappeared. What is his Twitch thing? It's literally called Athene Live. Just one word, Athene Live. Okay, I think we're going to raid Captain Grum, because I see him live. Fuck it. You guys are just gonna have to say hello to Captain Grim. Because that's what we decided. So go say hello to him, even if you don't want to fucking hang out. Don't be a dick. Don't be a fucking dick, chat. Go say hello, and then you can fuck off and go do whatever the fuck you want with your life, right? I really appreciate all of you. Thank you so much for hanging out. Really appreciate you. Love you all. I'll see you guys tomorrow if I have electricity. Have a wonderful evening. Think of me as I sit in the fucking dark. Ladies and gentlemen, as always, be kind to each other. Be good to each other. And I will see all of you in the next one. Peace out, fam.